Peekaboo. Wait, hold on, my microphone. Hold on. I had my microphone facing the wrong way. Miyuu signing in. Good evening. Let me quickly take my hay fever medication. I literally just like sneezed twice before unmuting. That is a surefire reminder to deal with it. How are we today? Oof! I'm contemplating if I should use my nasal spray. I don't know. I don't know how bad it is today. Actually, lately it's just been acting up really badly. It's just been awful, so I probably should, but I'm gonna ignore it. It's not that it hurts to use the nasal spray, it's just kind of it's the like aftermath, like annoying feeling. I just don't want to deal with it right now. Oh, I forgot to move my drug tablet. Insert random Miyuu day for me, please. How about Mimi? Because I just thought of the 𝐢𝐽𝐼 special program, and Mem's Japanese name is Mimi, and I have me in my name. Mimi. Mimi. Hi, vlog. Let me put this in. Can you tell if I'm prepared? I'm prepared for the stream. Thank you. I'm always prepared. Mommy, you scared me. What did she do now? It's okay. I'll get you ice cream. After an earthquake, so fun. That was an earthquake. What magnitude? Was it okay? That's kind of concerning if you slept through it, but then also, like, I would be the exact same. Like, I'm such a heavy sleeper. Like, the only thing that would wake me up is if I, like, feel, like, one of my items. Probably, like, my phone. If my phone is, like, nearly, like, falling off, I feel like my body has, like, a sixth sense to, like, wake up and be like, I gotta save it. Anything else in my room, if it just topples over, I wouldn't notice. Like, guys, we've gone through this. We had the stupid fucking fire alarm. Not fire alarm, smoke alarm. God damn it. We had the smoke alarm like beeping in the background for 2 of my streams. Very easy to sleep through noises. Sounds like a skill issue for my nose. Yeah. Like I'll be up front with that one. My nose is just fucked. It's cannot be fixed. I asked for a return, but they wouldn't take it. It was within the expiry date, but I guess not. Do you see the cast series of revival gimmicks? I fucking did! I understand what you were talking about. You know what's funny? She's not even out yet, and we already have what, the survey? I haven't done that survey yet. Well, we've got the survey for 𝐢𝐽𝐼, right? For the 3.1 patch, you know? I'm probably just gonna be like, can we not do that? I know she hasn't even been released yet. Can we not do that? Like, what the fuck? But, I think... Okay, so when I was watching it yesterday, I was watching it, kinda, with a friend. So, a lot of it was, like, me texting through it. So, I'll be honest, I probably, like, skimmed a good amount of it, but I got, like, most of the information. I might just go through it again today. Just might rewatch it again today. Because usually, usually if I go to rewatch something, it's because I watch the Japanese version of it just so that I can listen to the voices. But this is just this is like the what is it called? Like the dev, like anniversary as well, but like it's like the program, right? Includes the developers. It was better to watch it in English anyways. So I did watch it in English this time around, but just to highlight, let's go through all the points and all that shit, right? Let's discuss. Let's watch it together and do a very lengthy discussion because I have a lot to say. I'm still not over it. Crazy anniversary patch. Just like to start it off, fucking limited character free choice between Lorta and Ronmei, and people would say it's very obvious choice which one, but like, if you're me, who has owned only one limited sustain for how many for how long now? The best option would probably be getting that man, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I really actually don't know what to do. Oh, I forgot I was drawing Cantarella last. Oh wait, she still kind of looks pretty. No, I'm doing bunbun today. I gotta work with the buddies. I feel kind of proud on like the small little work I've done on that, even though there's like nothing on it. Barely any progress. Can't wait for a global offensive of 𝐢𝐳. Wow, so excited. It's gonna destroy gameplay. Can't trust the dev to even balance the game. I hate when I need to do this, but if you're a dev, balance the game better. FGO's case, at least the game's like so fucking old. They were in a like entire hell fucking era back then of like gacha gaming. In 𝐢𝐲 case, you guys should know better. 2 years! We only hit 2 years, and this is what you want to do? But I still kind of stand by what I said before. It's just a case of, if this is how they choose to take the game, then so fucking be it. Because what can I do, you know? All I can do is like say a very strongly worded survey and send it in. Like, I'm still not gonna pull for Castries. I want an actor. Like, I don't give a shit. If that's the case of Endgame, and if that's how they want to change their endgame, then so be it. I don't care anymore. Like, I'm sick of power creep. I'm like, can you tell? I'm like a veteran. Back from the war, I'm like, fuck this shit, dude. I'm not gonna go through it again. Been through it once, been through it twice, been through it 15 more times. And you want me to keep going? No. I'm tired of caring. If that's what they want to do, sure. Do it for the people that love purple girls. No, you can't fucking fool me. I don't care. I don't care if she's like a one-shot, you know? A one-shot unit, guarantee to finish all of your endgames in like one battle. Like, somehow she clears every single endgame. She finishes the entirety of Divergent Universe. Like, I don't care. You would not catch me pulling for another purple girl. I'm sick, I'm tired. It is, like, that is just my case though. There's many other players out there that are like absolutely cornered if they're in a point where their current roster doesn't at all benefit them for continuing into the late game. And since, well, even though, like, here's the thing, right? They're rerunning 𝐢𝐳, who works with 2 units that you can try for in the standard banner. So 𝐲 or 𝐢𝐳, but mainly 𝐢𝐳. 𝐢𝐳 with 𝐢𝐳 is like insane, but it's only ever in pure fiction. You have to be very, very lucky to get what, an endgame boss scaling that doesn't let's say steamroll Break, because Break Meter unfortunately is dying, right? That's why Romay is probably the reason why she's on the standard thing, with the standard choice, right? Well, not her in the standard choice, I meant in like the shop, right? That you can choose. Who's in the standard pool? I can't remember. Well, that's why we're gonna rewatch it today, aren't we? So we can see. Like, Break Meter is dying, but Fugue is there. Right? She's that alternative, like, that you can put in. You've got 𝐢𝐧𝐟𝐨 for some reason, rerunning. I don't know why, I'm pretty sure he's just there for Acheron. Welcome, Nihility. And then also Acheron, if you want to go, if you prefer Acheron for endgame. Like, they're rerunning, you know? But let's face it, they're kind of just there to rerun for people that want Eidolons. At least they're there for newer players, but that's if they're like interested in them, you know? Castries is like the new cool unit, right? With the big ass fucking dragon that has a whole ass gorge to just beam the shit out of a like enemy. Like, how would you not want that character? But if you're not happy with that character, right? It's like, well, if you want to last through the game, you probably should get the newest, best like unit, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate that they've chosen to go through that route. Let me get the canvas on the screen before I start ranting any longer. Give me this one off. Pick. Oh Jesus. I mean, you can just mechanics create the game. Yeah. I guess they're just doing something new. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's what they want to do, then go for it. Like, you know, like, I've gone to, like, you ever reach a point? This is probably like the end of the, like, 5 stages of like grief, right? I've reached like full on, just went straight to acceptance of, I've gone cynical now, where I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna pull for her. So, if that's gonna be the case, then where's my account gonna go? And then where is like the longevity of this game gonna go, right? I've gone so cynical, I'm like, all right, bet. What are you gonna do with this, huh? You've put it on the table now. You've set the table. The food's already like basically served at this point. It's in the oven cooking. We just have to wait for it. Tell me how this is going to go, right? Give me a taste of what you are trying to do. I've gone to that point now. Like, okay, fine. We'll just take it in strides. Where is this gonna go? Very much a big one on the bet because I'm choosing not to pull for her. So if my account is ruined, especially not owning like Acheron, right? I own 𝐢𝐧𝐟𝐨. He's decked the fuck out, but I don't own Acheron. Like, okay, bet. Where are we going? Like, at least I have Facial and the Herder, right? They help. They're like 2 sides of like the same spectrum, right? Full AoE or like full single target, and Acheron's supposed to be like the damn smack in the middle, right? And from the looks of it, so is Castries. But she also gets like the vertical like spectrum, which is like the support spectrum. That revive is enough of a support, I'll give you that. So it'll be interesting to see where my account goes. Like, sure. Try me. I know I'm not gonna last. I'm not the smartest person, right? I'm horrible at strategy, but fuck it. Let's go. To get E1 run. I know! That's why I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted to get her E1 because that is like, I've been talking about it on the channel. Not recently, but I was talking about it a lot last year. Like, a part of me, like, I don't know. I'm still quite indecisive. I'll just need time to think about what I choose to do. What if I just go for Himiko? That would be like the biggest move, wouldn't it? So, who did you choose? 𝐢𝐧𝐟𝐨 or Romay? The 2 limited units. I bet you went for Romay. Nah, Himiko. What? E. Do I have an E2? No, I have E1 Himigo. E2 Himigo! I've got my wife's Eidolon, sorry. Been a long time since I've used one. Getting that mad forecaster to save the new healer. New healer? I'm assuming you're talking about 𝐢𝐧𝐿? She's supposed to be like a doctor, right? But she's remembrance. But then like from what like I've seen, right? Well, it's just solely based on like Trailblazer, where they're very much like a support, but their remembrance path. I'm assuming that they're trying to branch it out for remembrance, but I don't know that. I'm assuming that's my assumption. But she screams like healer. Can't imagine her doing battle, and we already got Tribby as a support, so it's probably healer. Anyways, either healer or like some kind of sustain. But I don't care. I want him. He's such a nerd. He's so funny. I enjoyed the story so much because of him. He's probably the only one in Forest right now that I like wanted the most. The other one that I'm eyeing now is that teal like bat looking lady from the Tribby trailer. I've heard people really did speculate that she's Fupa's XP. And God almighty, if she is, I'm cooked. Oh, I've waited for you for so long. Why are you on Forest? I thought you were in the Shangjiao. What the? Just gonna power creep everything, bro. Those animations like just scream power creep. Like fuck me, dude. What the hell? I was like, I was in awe. I was in awe watching it. Oh, we get the live stream up so we can watch it together. Like I'm kind of dreading it, but also kind of not. Like I need to get through it so that I can like have a clearer brain. But then like I'm dreading it for like the other reason being fuck. I'm just gonna be hit with the reality like this is the future of Honkai Star Rail. It was a high Poker Castle. I apologize. I went off on my literal. I got a little bit passionate in my rant. How are you? Forgot it's Saturday. Shit, honestly, me too. Like, I for some reason thought today was Sunday. Like, I was a day ahead. Where is the stream? Where is it? I can't find the channel, but I can see the shorts. Oh. Have you guys seen the concert? Oh my god, Ratio Rat Tail. Oh my god. I got so happy seeing him. I'm really excited for the concert. And there's like, it's being held at like different places. Like that's actually really hype. Very cool. Let me see. Where is it? Live stream 3.2 through the petals in the land of repose. Let's see if I can get up on screen for you guys. Let me take a sip of water again. I'm very dehydrated today, so if I end up talking a lot, that's gonna be really funny because I'm not cut out. My voice is not ready for it, but I'm like very passionate right now. Like full screen on my other monitor? I guess I will. Do you play or just drop when, in my case, I already dropped the game, just watch your suffering? Isn't that the most appealing bit? Watching other people have to suffer through it? You can just be on the sidelines and cheer for my death. Oh man. I'm gonna put it. Actually, no. Let's try and push it to 1080p. If the stream can't handle it, I'll put down the quality. For people that don't play Honkai Star Rail or don't understand anything about Honkai Star Rail, just enjoy the show. It's just a lot of developers talking, really, but like, look at the pretty animations. Like, man, why not? I'll put it on the top right corner. Did I do that last time? Oh, that makes more sense. Let me get the... Okay, can you guys hear the stream? Is it fine? Put on half volume. Half volume. Actually, half volume is kind of loud. Once you go into it, it'll get louder. There's just the waiting room music right now, so it should be a little bit lower than usual. I should also put on screen on a context of what we're watching. Honkai Star Rail 3.2 version program. Watch along? Watch along does it feel right? I've already watched along yesterday. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I hope that looks okay. I didn't complete Harvest Moon and then I realized we've been stuck with one game for a quarter of a year. We're kind of done. We still aren't done with this 1 year. It's, yeah. No, you're right about that one. I feel bad that I can't get through the 1 year of the game. Because that's what I told myself. That was the goal that I wanted. Like, I feel very incomplete, but I know that trying to push through with it, especially after my holiday, feels like a bad idea. It feels like it feels like I'm just kind of relapsing. That doesn't feel like the right word. But I wanted to go for a fresh start. I wanted to just do, you know what? I'll just take the L on that one and do a fresh start once I'm back from my holiday. And that's what I wanted to do. Because I had to catch up on my like gacha games anyway, so like by the time that I came back and I did all the gacha like stories and events that I wanted to do. I had to catch up on everything at least, which was also another goal of mine, because I was very behind on everything. And I'm happy that I got through like a big like chunk of the game at least. Like I'm content with that. Maybe if I ever do another Harvest Moon game, I'll definitely commit to the year. First question, what date is the next Australian general election? What? Why? Did I really say that? I said that on like a personal. You really think I'm gonna talk about politics on stream? Did I really say that? I probably did, didn't I? But to answer your question, I actually don't remember anymore. I remember seeing the mail for it because I asked specifically for a mail and then I forgot about it. Because it was... Oh, actually, wait. know. God damn it, I don't remember. So wait, so my memories are mixing up, I know this. Ah, fuck it, you know what? I don't remember. I was like the L on that one. I don't remember. What color was I on? The brown. Where was I? Okay. Oh, it's starting. Get ready.
I just want to know if my touch, if my embrace.
Why is the subtitle? Hold on. The subtitles are not the right one. It was Chinese simplified. Wait. Is it? What? Why is it? Huh? It's not English? Wait.
Can do more than taking things away. Can I?
Well, I guess it's in the stream, I forgot.
Can I leave anything behind? But now, perhaps I might have one last chance.
Oh wait, if the subtitles are on the stream, I don't know if the text that I put underneath the... It's gonna be in the way. Like, look at that! Animation power creep is fucking real, and I didn't think it!
As expected.
Ah,
This is the
look at
moment when
him.
the flame chase journey is the closest to its end. I see. In that case, let the show begin.
Isn't it so funny?
To the soul.
Apparently, he's like the only man with a gun in Emporius.
Disputed victory. Fusing the mortal soul with that of a titan to replace said titan is not a ludicrous idea after all. The answer is plain as day.
It is my hope that you bring a much needed change to this world.
I have deciphered the truth of this world.
He's crazy. I love him.
Your lonely pursuit.
Theater boy. He's a straight up theater boy.
Stagnant life will once again flow. May I borrow your
The
word
sky above us,
one last time?
it's not real, is it? I will sow the seeds of suspicion with your soul!
This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived.
Woo! Sick trailer. Codes on screen, by the way, should still be active. You have, I believe, an hour and 20 minutes until it expires. So if you have not claimed the Honkai Star Rail 3.2 version program special codes, the live stream codes, you can still claim them now. You're welcome if you missed it. I don't Ashram designs because they are Archons. Yeah, the Emanators. Just be broken with it. We have normal as people being more broken and I'm just done. Right? It doesn't... Yeah. Yeah. They're very much favorited casteries, and I don't know if it's in the case of like Firefly. Because she like reminds me very much of like what they wanted to do with like Firefly as like the... How would you word it? Like a new like fan favorite, like a waifu favorite. Is it appropriate to say that? I feel like that's what it reminds me of.
我是崩坏星穹铁道游戏 IP 茶杯。大家好，我是游戏 IP TT。
大家好，我是任务设计米娜米。
I don't know where I
那现在
was.
请两位熟面孔立刻马上解释一下这是什么情况。
问你了，TT 老师。好的，那请容我慢慢道来。在3.1版本的主线故事中，开拓小队与黄金翼伙伴们遭遇了一连串的变故，不得不与2位半神伙伴道别，其中1位伙伴甚至付出了生命的代价。大家虽然暂时击退了强大的盗火者，也顺利解决了纷争和性悬置的问题。 可还有其他一系列紧迫的危机有待众人解决。
When I think of like in like meta terms, you know, like not thinking of like
内忧外患。那
in terms of like
这边呢，
lore
欧洛尼
wise,
斯
you
意
know,
外陨落，而
canon
岁月
wise.
半神候补的黄金翼却始终都没有现身。既是迫不得已，也出于对开拓者的信任，
Like I'll give them that. There's a lot more that they can play with if they make remembrance just like a focus on just the memo sprites, because it seems to just be like a summoning path more than anything. So that's kind of the point.
成为半神究竟要付出多大的代价？不仅如此，我们还会很快面对开拓之旅的难题，也就是刚才大家看到的。
It also makes me worried about like
提宝为开拓者揭示的未来。
bones.
所以究竟是在什么时候？
一切原有始末，在3.2版本会由欧洛尼斯亲口为大家
Like a
介绍。
direct for
但大家
Star Rail
现
in
在
a way,
并不
yeah.
担心，因为开拓者的状态还是
So like
并
any
不爱的
updates that come
甚
for
至
the
他还
next
是为众
version
人
patch,
夺回死亡
they
火种的
make
关键人物。
they like put together a live
黄
stream,
金翼伙伴们呢，
so like a direct in a way, and then they talk about it.
他也非常关心开拓者的。
And yes, I did actually see the Nintendo Direct. I'm happy to
开拓者将和
watch along that one again as well. But like, not gonna lie, the only thing that I really cared about was like a minute in, which was the remake for Dragon Quest.
哎，其实不然。 塞纳托斯
That
市场
and
成名
like
已经
another
那多
like
年来呢，霞蝶一直
other
在寻找他的所
indie
在，
game,
想
I
搞
guess you
清
could
楚
say,
究竟为什么是自己来肩负死
which is
亡的诅咒。
Witchbrook.
这一次呢，既是为了
They
挽回
finally
开
have
拓者
like
的
a
生命，也是为了解开霞蝶的困惑。
posted
我们
date
将会
on
前
when
往
they'll
名为
release.
斯提克西亚的城邦。这座被历史遗忘的美丽小城，与传说中的死亡泰坦有着千丝万缕的联系。而在3.1版本与我们分别的两位朋友，也会以某种特别的方式在3.2版本登场。
哦，我在之前的 PV 中见到过斯提克西亚这个名字，好像是一座建在海边的城邦，是吧？
没错，很久很久以前，斯提克西亚被称作巨龙与海浪的城邦，
I can't
有着
wait to
海洋
explore
明
these
珠的美
places.
称。不过呢，根据预言师
Not
的
gonna
记
lie,
载，
every new
在
place
经
we've
历了
gotten
一
so
场
far,
恐
I've
怖
just
的
been
龙
kind of
灾
like,
后
oh yeah, it's
斯提克
pretty,
西
but
亚
like
已
I
然
don't
覆
feel
灭。
an
在那
excitement.
之后，这里沦为了一片废墟，只剩下一片冥海。
确实感觉
I'm a bit more
阴森森
excited for these
的。这些
areas.
白色的东西是龙的骨头吗？
没错，斯提克西亚不仅游荡着人类的亡灵，同样也是传闻中
I
巨龙
think
陨
it's
落
just
的
in
地方。
terms of like
只
the
不过
plot,
千百
that's
年
why
来，无论
I'm
是这个
excited.
城邦本身，还是这条巨龙的传说，都已经被温法洛斯渐渐遗忘了。
哦，好的。那既然我们这次前往了斯提克西亚这样一个全新的地方，
I feel like
会有一些
I was
不一
trying,
样
and
的
then when
任
you
务
get
体
scared,
验
don't pick it
会
up
有
for
的，
like 7
在
months.
斯提克西亚的探索过程中，我们可以使用
Basically,
身边的
yeah.
提灯照出原来不存在的通路。当我们提着灯环顾四周，会发现只有脚下的一个小浮空平台，其余的地方都隐匿于黑暗之中。
有种踏空而行，
You didn't
穿梭在
miss
两个
much,
时
it's
空的
winter
感觉。
anyway.
除
But
此
like,
之外呢，
still,
开拓
you
者还会
know.
在路上遇到一些亡
See,
灵
like,
NPC
whatever the season.
在这些灯光的映照
A
之
shame
下
I couldn't at least, like,
，NPC 会
commit to
从
the
幽
year.
魂状态变成真正的人。
这些亡灵也是曾经生活在这里的居民，对吧？
是的，从他们口中，我们将获取更多斯提克西亚相关的信息。
不仅如此，在斯提克西亚的探索过程中，开拓者和霞蝶还会与名为冥魂渡者、死龙残躯波
I don't
利克斯
understand
外部相
Mandarin.
遇，并且和他展开一场战斗。
Can you still read the text on the screen? Is like, is the stream still able to like render that out?
我乍一听上去还以为我们同时要打3条
We're
龙。
gonna make the
其
stream
实它
bigger.
是一条龙，你也可以直接叫它波吕克斯。
Here's your pick, guys.
波吕克斯的
Live
特点
stream.
在于
Well,
它
actually,
对我方造成的
a lot of the text you don't really need to care about, not gonna lie. Unless you play the game.
通俗的来说呢，就是无视护盾、无视防御，不可分摊。
没错，在战
Hold
斗
on,
中
I need
我
a-
方目标
Apologies, wait, hold on. I got focus on drawing the bunnies. This I need to like re-listen to. Hold on. All of Castorese's like abilities. Where are we? Oh no, not yet. I forgot. This is no mind. This is the boss. Hold on. We haven't even started the
这个名字
characters.
还真是典型的
I saw purple dragon. I'm
我
sorry.
乍一听上去还以为我们同时要打3条龙。
Saw
其
purple
实它
dragon. I
是
thought to
一条
myself,
龙
oh
你也
god,
可以
it's
直接叫它
already.
波吕克斯。
波吕克斯的特点在于，它对我方造成的大部分伤害都是一种名为衰亡伤害的特殊伤害类型。通俗的来说呢，就是无视护盾、无视防御，不可分摊。
没错，在战斗中，我方目标的生命值降低时，它还会积累
Doesn't
濒
look
死梦炮，
crazy,
进入
though.
强化
Isn't
状态。
this like a cool ass
请
boss?
强化这一下全员值
I'm pretty sure this isn't like a.
没错，作为死亡的化身，
Is this an
波吕
echo
克
boss?
斯非常擅长操控生命，因此和他作战的时候一定要格外注意队伍的血量状态。
不过呢，在战斗中，开拓者还需要让队伍里的角色尽快的消耗生命值， 让它更快地累积冰死梦泡，这样能够进
Is
入
this
强
like
化
a
状态。
is
等
this
下
like a
这
elite
逻
boss
辑
or
不对
like
吧
a
为什么要尽快强化敌人啊？
其实这个
Because
强
if
化
it's
状
an
态
echo
呢，可以
boss,
说是一
then
把双刃剑。在
I'm
进入强化
absolutely
状态之
scared
后
for the
我
next
方攻击
apocalyptic
会消
shadow.
耗冰死梦泡，然后就能恢复生命值了。当冰死
Actually,
梦泡消耗
even
完毕
without that, it
时，
would still
还可以
appear,
对
wouldn't
其
it?
造成大量
Like it's
伤害。
even scarier
了
because
解
the
感
HP
觉是一
inflation.
场围绕
HP
生命
inflation is
展开
real.
的大战。
没错，那波里克斯呢？他在冥河中沉眠已久，浸染了浓郁的死亡气息，胆敢打扰他安眠的人都要做好心理准备。
I don't understand this other Andromeda in there
主
somewhere.
火的征程也没有那么简单啊。
As someone that
确实是
doesn't
这样的
often listen
那就像之前
to
提到的，
like
眼下的烛火之旅深陷内忧和
how
外
how
患
would，you call it?
英雄们的困
Like
境从来都不
broadcast？
只来自外部，复杂的内政和
In
人际
Mandarin？
关系也是诸多问题的导火索。在3.2版本的开拓任务中
Or
呢，
like any
有人
Chinese?
试图在即
Truthfully,
将召开的公民大会上发起投票，
I'm more inclined
去
to
终
like
止烛火之
reading
旅。
是谁？
like Chinese media there.
一定是元老
Either
院
way
干的。
感谢麋鹿老师给我们带来的精彩
Not every
透
day, so
没
it's
错，
nice to
就是
listen
元
to.
老院。那相信在之前的剧情中，大家也有感受，元老院会经常派出探子监视或者阻挠黄金翼的行动，就连丹恒也被拦住盘问过。
我记得在3.0剧情里面就有个叫凯尼斯的跳出来，恶言厉色的威胁阿格莱亚。
没错，以凯尼斯为首的元老院反对派早已
We've
处处
got
设
the
下陷阱，
council.
还不断在暗中培
So
养
this
自
is
己
a
的势力。
case of the
明朝
heroes
一
that
国
want to
案件
save
来
the
访
day,
虽
but
然
oh
无法
no,
与
the
半神正面
government.
抗衡，但他们尤其擅长阴招，更善于煽风点火、借刀杀人。在他们得知了瑟西斯、欧洛尼斯两位泰坦已经陨落的消息后，便在元老院中大肆鼓吹烛火派已经走向末路，想要抓住这次机会，一举将烛火派彻底铲除。
那公民大会又是什么？凭什么能终止烛火之旅啊？
我来补充一下前情提要吧。每隔5至10年，元老院会在奥赫玛的信仰中心和政治枢纽，也就是最庄严的会议场所黎
This
明
kind of
牙
reminds me of
举办公民大
there was
会
like one area in
这里是整个
Penacony,
奥
you
赫
know,
玛
like
最
the
接近
Sunday
富士泰
area,
坦克法勒的地方，保
a
存着
little
克
house
法勒的
area.
火
Kind
种。
of reminds me of
城
that.
邦代表们会在这里对乌
Just
法
kinda
罗
there
斯
for
重要问
like-
题进行投票表决。投票
Actually,
结
no, there
果
were
会视为
enemies
乌
there
法罗
though.
斯全
The
体公
enemies
民
here.
意志。
No, there's
千百
people.
年来，无论是哪位管理者，都必须遵循公民大会的议程和结果行事。
不过反对派他干嘛要跟
That reminds me of that one area in
烛火
Bellabog.
之旅是有什么问题
The
吗？
one with Topaz is
这
like
个问题就比较复杂
Sure
了。如果从元老院的私心出发呢，凯尼斯等人是想要独揽大权的。他们觉得再创世这种事情完全虚无缥缈，你比起为了这种事情白白牺牲，还不如在末世里面尽享荣华富贵。
另一方面呢，一些民众认为对翁法罗斯威胁最深的、陷入疯狂的尼卡多利已经被讨伐了，他们的生活渐渐归于平静。在这种情况下，大费周章的烛火之旅就没有那么必要了。
可是平静的生活真能这么轻易实现吗？黑潮才刚刚大肆入侵树亭，我不那么乐观。
我要是元老院的人呐、我就会一口咬定，根本没有再创世能够救世的证据。阿格莱亚和黄金翼都是
I
骗子，
really love
相
the
信还是会有很多
little
人站在元老院这
Astral
边的。
Express like
那除
pin
了来自
badges.
元
It's
老院的
really
阻挠
cute.
之外，其实在黄金翼的内部也不是铁板一块的。
哦，你指的是
I
纳克
want
夏
one.
吗？
没错，据可靠的信息呢，
I
有人
always
看
think
到了
about
纳克夏
how
在黎
I
明牙
didn't
和
get the
凯尼斯
Astral
进行秘密
Express
会
like
谈，
battle
似乎
boss.
是达成了某种合作。
可是纳克夏身
They're
上
so
还
cute
带
in
着
the little
瑟
tea
西斯
party
的火
outfits,
种
and now I
啊，
gotta
他
buy
这是要
the
投敌吗？
the figurines to
话
make up
不
for
能
it
这么
because
说
they're so
虽
cute.
然纳克夏也是黄金翼，但他也始终觉得神域无凭无据，表示强烈质疑。在之前的公民大会上，他也总是对烛火之旅投下反对票。
在3.1剧情的末尾，瑟西斯说纳克夏早已经是一具尸体了。难道我们见到的这位是个幽灵吗？
在黑潮对树亭的入侵里，纳克夏与黑潮战斗到了最后一刻，瑟伊斯觉得他很有趣，就出手搭救，结果纳克夏就这么成了活死人，现在是单靠着泰坦的生命力量在人间逗留。
我注意到你用了“逗留”这个词。
啊，没错，泰坦的火种对于凡人来说力量太
His
强。
left ear
强行植入
moves at 2
本来就
times
有风
speed,
险
right?
你时间一
Your
长呢
Bible
甚至
and
还有
Mandarin
种种的
videos?
反
I
噬
don't
没
remember
错
that, no.
现在的纳克夏他就
Listen
像
to
一
one for
根
2
被
hours
扔
or
进
so
大火的
because
火
Mandarin
柴
sounded
可
good.
以说他的生命很快就要燃尽了。
Like, as in it helped you, like,
这跟他
focus?
想和元老院合作有什么关系？难道他想靠元老院的
That's
帮
pretty
忙
good
取
then.
他的火种？
作为一名学者呢，纳克夏向来只忠于自己的研究，和元老院的合作能免去不少和阿格莱亚的周旋。在他生命的倒计时里，他在意的其实也只有我们究竟为何物，也就是生命本质的答案。
有
Because I
意思
also
的是
don't
这
listen
也
to
是瑟伊
like
斯抛给他的试炼本身。如果纳克夏能够
Well,
帮这位
actually,
泰坦
like, I
解
do
决问
know
题
like a few
那这位
Chinese
泰
like
坦就会自愿消散
bombs.，
把身体还给纳克夏。
诶， 瑟西
that
斯
I've
不是
heard.
理性的泰坦吗？
But I
身
only
为
ever
智慧
listen to
的化
them
身
like
怎么
when
还
I
有
get the
人类
feel for
帮
them
忙去
again.
解答问题呢？
啊，
This goes for like
并
any
不意
song
味
that
着
I
全
listen
知全
to.
能。
I'm like
神话中
completely
说，
like
世界上
focused
所有
on
的生
vibes.
命都
Like
是克法
if
勒
I
的造物，
remember this
但
one
纳克
song
夏
that I
和
really
瑟
like,
西斯
and so
都
I
对
go
此表
back
示
to
强
listen
烈
to
的怀
it.
疑。
毒神的黄金叶与泰坦组队，总
I
觉
had
得
that
接下来
phase
会
when I
发
was
生很
listening
多
to
意想不到的
𝐢𝐲𝐿's
事情
song. from
总之呢，在
ZZZ,
3.2
Miss
版本的开拓
𝐢𝐲𝐿.
任务中，我们将
Got
会
like a
直
full
面
ass
死
album
亡
and
和
I
理
didn't
性
stop
两颗
listening
火
to
种
it.
的问题。这两颗火种既与死亡的危机紧密相
My
连，
idol
同时又和我们究竟
just
是可恶
doesn't
的真
stop
相密不可
releasing
分。其中的内
weapons.
情呢，我们当然希望各位开拓者能在实际的游玩中亲自去揭晓答案。
提提老师又开始卖关子了。
啊，没有，那正所谓事在人为，想要知道蛱蝶和开拓者在斯提克西亚的遭遇，还有纳克夏和元老院的谋划，我们还需要深入了解这两位主要的当事人。
好的，那接下来让我们稍事休息，稍后会为大家带来3.2版本角色的相关讯息。
I don't know why, this always just reminds me of like the start of Genshin Impact. Like the opening cutscene. When you go to log into the game. Just randomly listen to shit that like that. 5 hours in a Bernie Sanders. Oh my god! Lo-fi beats. Grinding it little by little since September. Since September. Yeah, no, I can see that. Kind of built like that. Oh, okay. This is where I need to start paying attention to the stream now. So this is where me is gonna start ranting. I believe they have a whole ass set for this. Like, I guess she's kind of like the vital point of like probably the main story. But like,
我
damn.
是大家的老朋友，
Alright.
游戏设计汉子。我是游戏设计真真。
欢迎两位老师，我们现在也是在冥河边上了，对吧？
啊，对啊，从未想过有一天我们可以在冥河一起聊天。
哎，不容易啊，大家也是一键速通人生嘞。
那既然都到了冥河边上，我们不妨就聊聊蛱蝶吧。在之前的剧情中，我们知道啊，蛱蝶生来就带有死亡之处的诅咒，常年与死亡相伴。
没错，早在一个名为埃德里亚的城邦，蛱蝶在那里就肩负起了行星手的职责。在那里，所有人都信仰死亡，所以尊她为督战圣女。那她也因此为很多
It's
囚
been
犯
so long since I've
但我觉得他好像并没有对死亡习以为
revised
常
on all of the
反而积
Titans'
攒了
names.
很
So
大
not
的
gonna
心
lie, I've
理压力
forgotten
啊
it.
比如
Isn't
面
it
对受尽
Dan-
罹难者的
Dan-
亲人，
Dan-
蛱
is
蝶
it
就
Dan-
难以说出死亡的事实。万迪曾向他提
Dan?
议利用
Is it
不死
with
之
an
身
L?
牺
Or
牲
is
自
it
我寻
no
找塞纳托
Talentos
斯
is
但
the
他
law.
也拒绝了。
Not Talentos.
确实，因为就用蛱蝶自己的话来说吧，死亡并不是一场游戏。在世界大多数人看来，死亡也确实是一件非常恐怖的事情。那很多人都会把蛱蝶这种能力当成诅咒，然后把它视作可怕的怪物，所以不愿意去主动接近它。而与之相对的，蛱蝶也不希望自己为人带去死亡，所以也养成了一个。
Look at that animation! Like, what the fuck?
想象一下，如果我自带死亡的 debuff， 我也应该会怀疑自己存在到底有什么意义，是不是会为别人带去灾厄？
是啊，就算走在路上，也必须和所有活物保持5米以上的社交距离。连那些求抱抱的猫猫狗狗，甚至奇美拉，它都不能触碰。
So cute.
开点，至少蚊子碰不了。
That guy very
啊
so
你
cute.
说
I
去到
I haven't done the
去
event for
这
that
话
one.
倒没说
You
错。
do that.
不过呢，来到奥赫玛之后，蛱蝶在这里遇到了一众黄金翼，他们的真诚相待和温暖接纳，让他在漫长的人生中第一次感受到了家的温暖。他也明白，虽然死亡的诅咒
Remind me, we don't have any more
但是有这么
companion
一群
stories,
志
so
同
start
道合的
doing
伙伴
that.
能够陪在他身边，
Yes.
对他来说已经是莫大的奢侈。蛱蝶甚至还一度会尝试说服自己，说也许停在这里，停在奥赫玛，就这么安稳的活下去，是不是也不是一件坏事呢？然而近来的一系列变故扰乱了蛱蝶的思绪，提宝和万迪的决心深深触动了他，而开拓者现在的处境实际上也与死亡泰坦息息相关。那这一切都让他坚定了继续向前、完成烛火使命的决心。
我想起提宝的预言：花海尽头，生者的魂灵将温暖如之之间。
没错。 在这个花海尽头，一场跨越生死的蜕变即将发生。只是蜕变往往也意味着非常沉重的代价。这是霞蝶曾经深深感到恐惧的命运，但是在接下来3.2的主线故事里，他会战胜这种恐惧，拥抱命运。
怎么这么就直接快进到了命运啊、代价啊这种沉重的词？能不能再聊点温馨的？
这得让我想想啊。霞蝶在过去漫长的人生当中，其实培养了很多很有趣的爱好。比如说，为了弥补他无法触碰这些小动物的遗憾，他会去做一些小动物的毛绒玩偶，每天晚上睡觉的时候也会抱着它们，在他们的陪伴中入眠。除此之外，他还喜欢看看书、写写文什么的，尤其精通温法罗斯的历史和文学。
那所以他都写什么文啊？
这我就不
I
知道
still can't get over there was one canon like little
我刚看到视频里面霞蝶是有一条龙的
where apparently Castries entered an arm wrestling contest, but no one can fight with her.
之前介绍的波里
It's so sad.
是死亡泰坦的部分残躯，而霞蝶的死龙本质上是𝐢𝐵，它是经年累月的记忆结合温法罗斯的死亡神权凝结形成的力量。那虽然现在还不能为大家揭晓真正的谜底，但无论是死亡还是死龙，那都是霞蝶身上最重要的意象。
是的。
Deathwing's supposed to be like men, but from the death
在战斗中呢，死龙它就会撕裂空间。
Look at that, that's crazy.
它会跟角色们共同作战。场上不光能看到龙的身影，同时呢还会伴有一处遍布繁花的境界。在战斗中，这个境界同一时间只能存在一个。当死龙行动时，会消耗自身的血量，喷射龙焰，对敌方全体造成伤害。
That's the first gorge.
根据需要操控。
That's the second gorge. It keeps going. That's the third gorge. And then the fourth one.
这个我知道，这个叫中火、大火、超大火。
Disgusting.
霞蝶可以和死龙一起释放连携攻击，同时我方消耗生命的时候，死龙会回血。霞蝶和死龙打出的伤害会更高。是的，并且当队友陷入危险时，死龙会为我方抵挡伤害，保护大家。
Remember last year when we had our first ever HP scaling unit and they didn't do anything after Fushuang until now? With my day?
这就叫釜底抽薪。
Does Tribute also hit HP scale? I can't remember.
如何把死龙召唤出来呢？
Either way, until like 3.1.
我方损失生命的时候，能够让霞蝶获得特殊充能。释放战技的时候，霞蝶对敌方造成伤害的同时，也能获得特殊充能。这个特殊充能一满，释放终结技，霞蝶就能召唤死龙上场协助作战了。除此之外，使用秘技近战时，霞蝶也会立即召唤出死龙。
有种突然进入死亡之地的感觉。
It's like every remembrance technique.
还是挺唯美的。
Excuse me, just summon.
非常符合霞蝶。
We can just assume at this point they only summon.
除了上面说的。霞蝶还有一个比较特殊的能力，它可以为队友们抵挡一次致命攻击。在战斗中，如果我方角色受到致命攻击，这些角色暂时不会死。
That's so stupid. Why even have a sustain? Just solo sustain Castries. You don't need a healer.
而且，即使霞蝶不在队伍里，这个
like realistically, right? End game is like
也能生效吗？
You'll have the HP just to survive one attack, and then you'll can get back up, and then you should be able to finish the boss by then. Like realistically, if you're used to playing sustainless, like that's all you need. You just need a revive just to go for a little bit longer. Fucking ridiculous. Like I fucking.
而且。
Isn't part of your active team. You can still activate this ability.
不在队伍中也能生效吗？
毕竟霞蝶与死亡权柄息息相关，在战斗中，他也想让死亡的脚步稍作停留。
果然是最温柔的黄金翼。
Gentlest, ladies and gentlemen.
那感谢各位老师的分享。接下来让我们了解一下3.2版本的另外一位角色。
I don't need a revive. I had Bailu as my sustain at the start of the game, and now I don't need her. I'm stronger than that now. Real sustainless players don't need Castries in their roster. Fucking jokes on you, man. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Anyways, on a brighter note.
那我问你，纳克夏还能活多久？
On a brighter note, I forgot. This man is nearly going to die because of Cersei's.
至多在生者的世界停留15个门。
His mechanic is very interesting. Like I'm very confused on why he's erudition. Like I'm not against it. Don't get me wrong. Well, maybe a little bit because he's erudition. No, I have to pull for my second ever erudition limited.
毕竟纳克夏这个人嘛，非常有自己的。
Maybe a little bit spiteful on that front, but like.
只能像我一样，对他的话做一个简单转述。
Isn't he like screaming nihility if he inflicts like weakness like?
比如说，他一直在研究的炼金术高深莫测，还主张人神同源，简直是不可理喻。
But then also like Firefly and Beetle can do it, so like.
乃至世界的本质构成，也就是所谓的我们究竟为何物这样一个问题。 这一次，瑟西斯的火种和他融合，不仅给他创造了大好的机会，也给他启发了一条前所未有的思路。
不过理性
I'm gonna be so cool. What theater boy?
他和之前动辄
Edgy
大战
theater
平
boy
安和的试
who
炼
thinks
比
he's
赛
the
是
center of the
难度低
universe.
了点。
但你想，理性之泰坦瑟西斯认证作为试炼的问题，那肯定非常有含金量了吧？黄金翼究竟是怎样的群体？而泰坦的本质又是什么？这些问题，我相信开拓者也非常关切，而他们都将通过纳克夏的研究得到解答。 不仅如此，他还会为众人揭晓出另外一个出人意料的真相。
那就让我们期待一下有关翁法罗斯的真相了。
They're both
还有一点
focusing
啊，
though. They're
既
just
然纳
not
克夏
instead
是不
focusing.
信神之人，为什么他还会
Focusing
愿
on
意
his
参与
speech
理
instead.
性试炼呢？
就像他在 PV 里说的那句
If
话
you
一样
are,
由凡人融合
if you're
泰坦的
interested
灵
in
魂，取
the
而代之
subject matter
那
of
并非
this,
天方夜谭。
yeah,
纳克夏
like you
把
would
试
get
炼还有
distracted.
泰坦附在他身上的这个特殊状态，当成了一生难遇的一次机
I
会。
feel like yeah,
什么试
anything
炼呀，什
speaking
么
for
泰
me,
坦呀，都
I
是他
can't
揭
really
开
like
终极真理的过程罢了。
zone out. Well, like if I'm in an environment where the
但悲
ambience
观
is
点
like
说，特立独行、
shattering
惊世骇俗的人，往往不为世界所容吧。我记得他的同
or
僚
something
们
like
讥讽
that.
他为
But if
大
it's
表
if
演
I'm
家、
saying like
毒神
ASMR or
者、
like a
穿
video,
着华服的大地兽什么的。
not gonna lie, I just end
纳
up
克夏
focusing
从
on
来
it
不是
instead.
非议。同僚们的看法，用
I don't
他
know,
的话
maybe I
来
just have
说，
bad
那就是
focus.
无所谓，没必要，不至于。至于穿着华服的大地兽，那些人完全不懂大地兽的萌点啊，是典型的翁法罗斯思维，懒得说。
啊，所以萌点是什么？
啊，萌点是什么？
在纳克夏看来，大地兽是非常好的倾听者。那比方说呢，上台做分享之前想找个陪练顺词儿，他就非常合适。纳克夏还买了很多大地兽周边，晚上他会换上大地兽的睡衣，享受一段由他推制品陪伴的良好睡眠时光。
哦，那这的确是大。
Isn't that so cute?
晚上他会换上
Droma's
大地兽的睡衣，
pajamas
享
to
受一段
bed.
由他推制品陪伴的
Comfortable
良
with
好
his
睡眠
Droma's
时光。
plush
哦，那这的确
companions.
是大地兽击推了。
Isn't that so
纳克夏
fucking
不仅研
cute?
究方向比较冷门，爱好品味也挺冷门
He's
的。
so
我
adorable.
只有一个问题。
What's with 3.2 and like the units liking fluffy like
这个
things
嘛
and having like
每个
plushies?
时代都会有人格格
Not
不入
against
会为
it,
惯习发出
but what's
质
the
疑
thing? Like, what are they trying to do here?
的疯癫者
Look at these two
当然
edgy
说起最初
characters.
的最初，纳克夏走上炼金
They
术
hug
这
their
条
teddy
道路
bear
的
to
契
sing.
机，那还是因为我们翁法罗斯的万恶之源黑潮，他因此也失去了许多宝
I
贵的
can't
东西，
say
所
anything.
以
I've
才
got
走上了
plushies
这条道路。
next to my pillow.
展开说说。
also have a big-
在前瞻这个节点上，
big
我们还是
little,
不能这么直白的剧透哈。
when
不如
we
请哈
when
子
we
老
went to
师给我们讲讲
Singapore,
纳克夏技能吧。
I
他的
got
技能表现
this
也和
little
他的人
whale,
生经历
like
还有
red
他的一个性
whale
格
kind
气
of
质有很大的
plushie.
关系。
Very
好的
nice to hug.
首先，纳克夏是一个一针见血、言辞犀利的人。那么，敢和
Around.
纳克夏为敌，必然会被抓到很多的弱点；即便没有弱点，也必然会被纳克夏安上弱点。所以呢，在战斗中，纳克夏每次击中敌人的时候，都会给敌人随机增加一个弱
Random
点。
weaknesses
啊，那么
inflicted.
纳克夏可以给敌人加很多个
So
弱
it
点吗。
doesn't matter the
当然可以
weakness. He doesn't
并
choose
且
to
当敌人身
inflict
上弱点足
weakness
够多的
based
时候
on
呢，
his
纳克夏还会使
body.
敌人
It's
陷入一个叫
randomized,
智性
is
接
it?
入的特殊状态。纳克夏对这个特殊状态下的敌人造成伤害会提高，对他们释放普攻或战技后，还会额外追加一次不消耗战绩点的战绩攻击。 是的，打一送一， 打一送一。
那如果敌人头上的弱点足够多的时候才能进入特殊状态的话，是不是效率有点慢呀？
不会的，因为呢，在释放终结技的时候啊，纳克夏就能使敌方全体陷入一个叫升华
Isn't
的特
okay?
殊状态。
Isn't this
在
the
此期间呢
fucking
敌人
funny
会直接
case?
被加满7个弱点。
好，
This man, they want you to use like spam his ultimate basically, so that he can inflict weakness in order for him to do the maximum amount of damage, since it's based off how many weaknesses that you can apply. I noticed that they put in, I don't know if they just did it today. I'm assuming they did because it's after the reset after the program went live. they put in the build previews for Castries and X. And they also put at the bottom as well, I believe, 𝐢𝐧𝐟𝐨, 𝐲𝐿, and I think 𝐢𝐧𝐟𝐨, but I own 𝐢𝐧𝐟𝐨, so he doesn't need to be there. But I'm assuming he's there as well because 𝐢𝐧𝐟𝐴 and 𝐲𝐿 is there, so their build preview is there. And the point is, right, it's there so that you can pre-farm. But the other thing is, if you go to click it, you can see what relics you can farm for those units. And the relic for him is the fucking wind relic set from the start of the game, which lets you advance your turn after you ultimate, meaning that's probably his best in-slot relic set, which is crazy to think about. Like, sorry, we can't make you a new relic set. I think we want to make a new one for future characters. How about you use? How about you make your best in-slot the fucking one from release? Actually crazy. I don't know how helpful that is though. All it does is action advance. Like the only like benefit you'll get from that is the 10%.
那这颗眼睛也在起列。不过呢，也正是因为那一次经历，让他豁然开朗。
And the other one was Riddle, which is his bonus, which is giving him crit and doing more basic and skill damage.
任何时候都更加明朗。
纳克夏的这个性格让我觉得对他任何的同情或者是感慨都是多余的。他的确是个非常坚韧的人。感谢老师们的分享。接下来让我们看看 3.2 版本的卡池讯息。 在 3.2 版本上半的跃迁活动中，开拓者可以在卡池中获取
Gallagher and Lynx. Lynx is a crazy one.
让告别更美一些的获取概率将会得到提升。
Quantum fans, if you still remember Lynx,
还会开启特殊的跃迁活动。
If not, Gallagher's there.
望归人、焦丘、黄泉将同时。
He's the next best thing because we still won't release a new 4-star.
情谊流失的岸也将会复刻。在 3.2 版本下半的跃迁活动中。 开拓者可以在卡池中获取限定5星角色纳克夏，限定5星光辉当复制一句的。
4-star lineup here: Duncan, Serval, and Mods. I can think of Serval for like Herder. That makes sense. These two, not so much. I'm not against it though. I wanted more mods Eidolons, anyways. I'll take it.
取概率也将会得到提升。
Serval still isn't E6 either. I still haven't done the event to get her last one. Also, lads, rejoice! 𝐲𝐿 rerun is finally fucking here. Which is very funny. It's very funny that they did like 𝐲𝐿 finally reruns and it's on a patch where once again, right? We now have free characters that you can claim and 𝐲𝐿 appears. Isn't that ironic? So theoretically speaking, the next time 𝐲𝐿 goes a rerun, we're probably gonna get another free character. Another free limited character specifically, because that's what happened, right? In 2.7, we got to get a free limited, not free standard character choice. Also, isn't this cute?
Look
at them, they're so adorable.
直接讲讲这个比赛规则吧。
抱抱碰碰大作战由多个赛程组成，
The seals, they're so cute.
淘汰赛、冠军争夺赛3个阶段的赛程，夺取由阿格莱亚
It's funny how
赞
this
助的
event
金
appears
牌
and the story's gonna be so
在每
heavy.
场比赛中，敌我双方会轮流行动，每次
It's
行动
so
时，开拓者都可以
cute.
选择一只海豹
Make
对
it
敌方
bubbles.
发起冲撞，
Pretty
小
sure
海豹
that's the
发射
name,
的
right?
方向
Have to
及
double
发
check.
射的强度都可以控制。 开拓者需要尽可能碰撞更多的敌方单位，造成
Oh, I
更多的
still
伤害
kind of don't understand what
在
the
战
minigame's
斗中
about.
开拓者还可以选
It
择
looks
增
great.
益为小海豹升级，进一步提升作战能力。撞翻对方的海豹可以得分，先满分的一方就能获得本局比赛的胜利了。
哎，我看这些小海豹啊，长得还都不太一样啊，这有什么区别呢？
有的区别很大，不同的海豹拥有不同的技能，能为战斗带来不同的帮助。
Oh, there's a
每赢得一
bandage
场
up
比赛，
one.
开拓
Oh.
者就能获得一定数量的海豹币，使用海豹币就能够兑换更多的小海豹，扩充自己的战斗库了。
哦，所以抱抱碰碰大作战中，
Look at her, she's so cute.
奇美拉啊
Where's it gonna see fine on the
是
side?
听说开拓者要参加这个比赛， 风景专门送来了一只奇美拉泡泡加入了我们的队伍。虽然
I never called Bubbles. The glasses are so cute.
开拓者大可放心跟泡泡一起组队，战胜其他抱抱。
没错。 合适的伙伴是取
Bubbles
胜的关键。
Bubbles is the carry.
比赛进入
Oh, I forgot! Since it's multiplayer, you're gonna be able to like spam emotes. Ah, I can't wait! Oh my god.
开拓者需要利用好选手
I still think about the oh, what was it called? A fucking Candy Crush looking ass like origami birds like multiplayer from Panic! I remember there was one point I was completely owning this poor guy, and then they just spam the Clara fucking like pleading emote.
我们也关注到了开拓者对联机玩法的一些。
It just stopped. It just started spamming. I felt so bad, but I needed my points to get my rewards. I'm sorry.
碰碰。
哎，跟你报了！
哎，等等，先别报，我还没说完。在活动中，开拓者也可以获取泡泡。
Yeah, Bubbles has a pet. Oh, so cute. We need a new pet.
介绍完可爱的抱抱，接下来是
3.2版本的
战斗活动。 星芒起名，
大家还记不记得先前的一个活动叫星芒战幕，还有另一个活动星芒硕变。
记得。我的星芒系列活动应该还蛮深的。什么阿兰一起开大呀，
2.4 was the release of Uni and 𝐢𝐧𝐟𝐨, which is, I believe, also the same time we were able to get our first ever pet from the War Dance event. How many badges has it been since 2.4? 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 3.0, 3.1, and we're now at 3.2, so 6.
看来这次的挑战机制和试用角色的阵容又会扩充了，期待一下。
期待一下。除了版本活动，3.2版本还有一些系统优化带给大家。在3.2版本，我们新增了仪器自动分解功能。开启之后，4星及以下仪器都可以在获取时直接被分解掉，不占用背包空间。
哦，这个很有用，
哎，这个好。
背包空间管理大师。
I wonder why they didn't start doing that earlier.
智能弃置功能，这个功能可以帮开拓者进一步筛选出那些不够好的配置。开拓者可以自主选择。
Not suitable for recommended character.
没错啊，那么功能的具体细节呢，还请开拓者关注直播后的更多官方资讯，在这里就不展开了。
I mean, I'll take it.
感谢老师们带来的版本内容。那接下
It's
来
just like removing an extra step.
回来后
That's
节
kind
目
of
继续。
Alright. It's always the third part of the announcement that scares me because they throw in little extras. And I was right. The fucking every announcement after this point actually sent me to hell. Guys, genuinely, I got lightheaded. Like I was out of commission for like a minute or two after listening to the announcement from this point on. Claim the codes! Claim the codes!
欢迎回来，我是主持人麋鹿。
各位好，又见面了，我是游戏设计阿成。
开拓者好，我是游戏运营小小
That
婉，
outfit's
很
really
高兴
cute.
再次见到大家。
大家好，我是烧鸡。
欢迎欢迎
Demon.
这一次节目组又给我们准备了新的造型。
I hope he realizes that like his face like scares half of the like
3.2版本是
Star Rail
大家都契合一下节日氛围。
谢谢列车长，
谢谢列车长，谢谢列车长。
It has nothing to do with his appearance. It's like just deeply rooted like trauma towards like the game that he developed.
这次呢，有人向列车组发来授权申请，想用星球列车的
Happy anniversary event! Yay! Happy anniversary!
这是一款
Can you believe it's 2 years already of this game?
作为测试用户兼版权
Can you believe I've lost it this long?
在星铁 World 中，开拓者会和老朋友们携手合作，举办一场跨越星际的盛典。
And I love the anniversary events. You can like
经营实力，多多赚钱，提升会场。
It's not really multiplayer, but it's like you can help out with your friends. I think it's cool. Like this reminded me of I don't know if you guys remember. I forgot which game. It's black and white. No. Not gonna lie. I can't help but forget, even though black and white is my favorite. Like black and white 2 is my favorite generation. That fucking one route that you take going up, I believe, into the is the electric gym? It should be, no? But that route that you take, with all like the shops on the side, it reminded me of that. So like they're all like building up the little own shops. And then there's also like the entire mechanic kind of reminded me of like the Monopoly app game.
或者新昔日和知更角兄妹之间都存在羁绊，让激活羁绊的角色一起在展会。
I also like that they're using the special program. Jibbies. Look at them. They're the little boot heel.
没错，那么更多组合就请大家在游戏中亲自挖掘了。
说了这么多，我们的列车长帕姆呢？
别担心，怎么会少得了帕姆？这次呀，帕姆不仅会担任游戏引导员，还会给助理们送来快递，帮助我们更好的经营。 除了帕姆，一些熟悉的老朋友也会前来展会拜访。开拓者还有可能遇到一些有趣的奇遇事件和小玩法。
I'm excited. Like the anniversary event is very much like a no-brainer, but it's like very fun visually.
开拓者带来礼物。
哦，明白了，某只雪橇主持人又开始接私活了。
哎，或者说是友情和加班费的合体技。
哦，那非常感谢各位亲朋好友的帮助啊。哎，这个上面什么 K M B T AA 什么的，是钱的单位吗？钱来的也太多了。
Oh, the road being so cute. Oh, there's a Skrulum! I didn't notice this Skrulum. No, bring it back! Crazy they put him on screen and he's still not playable. The audacity of this fucking game. If Skrulum doesn't release this version, I'm just gonna call the game cooked, like straight up. That's it.
除了跟
That's my limit.
共同性以外，这次活动同样是一个全服玩家共同参与的庆典。
Bring back my robot
开拓
man.
者还可以获得回忆卡的碎片，每张回忆卡都是过去1年中开拓者经历的精彩旅途瞬间。每拼凑出一张完整的回忆卡，都可以获得营收增值。开拓者可以给好友获得未拥有的碎片，或者把自己多余的碎片赠送给朋友，友谊互助，加快搜集进出。这次活动会有全服开拓者一起积累进度的玩法。当全服进度达到特定节点时，会提供全服经营额外赠益，或者是星穹奖励。
开拓者还可以查看活动内的排行榜，跟自己的好友。
Not the event leaderboard. I remember I got competitive for mine.
排名不是重点，
Which was kind of stupid because it depends on completely your luck.
4月26日，新铁也会迈向全
Also
新
didn't really make sense.
自然为开拓
Well,
者
I'm talking about the last anniversary event for Sarah.
会一起更新。
生日快乐！生日快乐！生日快乐！
那么接
Here's
下
the
来
bit
让我们
that
在一起
got me
看看
lightheaded.
福利吧。首先，在3.2版本，开拓者可以通过这种新增数的点助理活动，以签到方式获取2抽。
Look at Blady.
先和猎手来为开拓者庆祝哎。
Blady and Kafka, so pretty.
列车组成员以及
And this,
也想要为开拓者带来特别的祝福。4月26日当天，开拓者可以选择开拓者伙伴的色彩，同时获得他寄出的1000。
Not gonna lie, it's very split between Himiko and Blady. I think I might choose Blady. I'm sorry, my wife. I'm sorry, but Blady has been like benched for like an entire year.
然后在3.2版本期间，义气营界和位面分裂2个活动也会迎来周年特别版本，挑战成功即可获得3倍奖励。
除此之外，年度数据回顾活动也将在4月26日上线。 各位开拓者可以在活动中查看趣味数据，
Fun stats during the event.
难忘的开拓经历。
Oh fuck! Okay.
活动信息带
Can't
给
wait
大
to
家。
look at that.
2周年庆典
I still look back on the last
全球各地
one.
丰富的线上线下活动将陪伴开拓者度过沉船
Look at them, they're so pretty. I'm pretty sure in Paniconi it was the Paniconi and the Astral Express. Like I love that illustration so much. And then we've got this one now, and I love this one just as much as well. I love the beach side, like.
没错
Ah!
因你而起响，崩坏星穹铁道演唱会将于2022年5月1日至5月3日
Look at the concert!
一共3天哦。
Ratio Rat Tail! Ratio Rat
我们
Tail!
还将在5月3日开设线上全球同步直播，并且在5月内，我们还将于全球
May 2025.
2025新铁 Live 观影会
Multiple locations, isn't that cool? I don't know if you guys seen, but like they've put up the merch that you can buy for this concert, and the light stick for it is the Trailblazer baseball bat. It's very cute, actually. I kind of want it. I don't really want to use light sticks though, but like having a baseball light stick is just very funny to think about. It's okay, guys. If you get attacked at the venue, well, if something happens at the venue, you have a weapon basically that you can bring.
来回忆大家一起度过的甜蜜时光。而且我们还将在拉美和欧洲部分地区与 Infinix 展开手机联动，也请开拓者期待后续详细公告。
那么除了联动之外，还有1年度的快星穹铁道创作者大赛多元宇宙掠影。今年多元宇宙掠影魔法学院特别邀请马夏作为客座教授，为同人社团加油助阵。期待开拓者们在2位教授的指导下，打造出属于自己的精彩作品。
我们也为开拓者整理了一份周年庆期间的活动。
Look at that! 20 pools and another 10 pools. 33 pools.
当天，我们还会为开拓者带来一个特别的动画短片。不过这里还是先小小的卖个关子。这份祝福
Look at that! All the kids here.
请大家期待一下。
I never got to look at it.
期待。不过我们的2周年上面这些感觉
一下，小小的卖个关子。
We've got Bailey, we've got Clara, we've got Pella. We've got Lynx, I believe, because if it's Pella here, it should be Lynx. Huohua, we've got Trinon, Triby, not Trinon. Oh yeah, Trinon, Triby, and then Trion. We've got Yunli and who is that? Is that Herda? That's Clara there. The little. Wait, who is this? Fuck, who else is it? Who is this? Who would be with the kids? Hada doesn't really count though. She's not. Well, you could say Herda's young at heart. Like she makes that joke a lot.
这份祝福就等到时候再揭晓，请大家期待一下。
It's really cute though.
期待。不过我们的2周年上面这些感觉是不是还不太够
Is Hook there? Hold on. Hook isn't there? That's not Hook.
祝福就等到时候再揭晓，请大家期待一下。
期待。不过我们的2周年上面这些感觉是不是还不太够？那我问你啊，周年庆有没有更大的？
我就知道你想问这个问题。
有，开拓者可以在打梅或罗刹2名角色中任选其一，免费获得
免费获得限定5星角色？
是的，在3.2版本
Romeo is crazy choice.
代币。使用这个代币能够
Like I know why, but like it's still crazy to like look at it.
常驻5星角色，同时开拓者重复获取新婚已满的5星角色时，还将额外获得一个旅伴银铃代币。每2个旅伴银铃可以兑换1个旅伴金铃代币。之前溢出的5星角色新魂也会补发相应数量的旅伴银铃代币。
除此之外，从3.2版本开始，开拓者在角色活动跃迁中可以
And they're in the event walk now.
画面中的这几位限定5星角色将加入首批可自定义的范围内。
也就是说，算上之前的常驻角色。
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
没错，就是这个意思。同时，画面中的这些限定5星光锥以及常驻5星光锥
And we can also buy these ones, which not gonna lie, I kind of do. Actually, here we go. But that would be a waste, so I wouldn't do that. It's what you think I would say, but I would do it just because I think it'd be funny. Here we go, Scarlet. Can you blame me? Kimiko and Bailu's cone won't come home. I've got everyone else's cone and from the sand banner. Seriously, what's up with that?
可以获得前面提到的角色代币和光锥代币，还有专属的精美装饰。
This wallpaper, I really like the wallpaper for this one, like the foam wallpapers that you can see in your menu.
今天我们还有一些
on the patch, like not patch, like the notice board thingy in game. they've updated that so they tell you like the price of everything. I believe the amount of honoric shards that you need in order to like reach the cap to get that wallpaper is 25,000, which I went and calculated is roughly 600 AUD. $600 AUD, roughly. A little bit under. That is like an extra, I think, like 900. I think honoric shards or something like that. So you can get a little bit under, but it's still roughly $600 just to hit the 25k cap to get the wallpaper. Crazy. So that's for the whales.
是的，那
wallpaper's kind of pretty though, so that kind of makes me sad.
首先是大家比较关心的
I like the red. I like having different wallpapers.
3.4 版本，银狼。
Silver Wolf, Bladey, Kafka, and Jinyu.
就会迎来加强。
太好了，确实是提上日程。
One of them is not like the other. The Stellar Hunters and then like a criminal.
具体方案会在后续版本公布。
哦，那我就等着看后面的一些官方讯息了。
并且
I'm so excited, Kafka and Bladey. I can't stop winning.
哦，期待，原来还有。
We just have to wait until then. Like, even if they do buff them, there is like the big fear that they don't buff them properly. But I really hope that they do it properly for Bladey because Castories and My Day exist, and like they seem crazy right now.
主线的消息，25年铁道会在游戏内做更多内容尝试，比如其中一项就是动画进主线。
哦。 是说像飞光啊、永劫轮舞啊这样的短片，以后有机会在游戏内看到吗？
是的。举个最近的例子，近期我们会发布一段有关霞蝶和艾地里亚的短片，而在3.2版本上线后，大家会发现它其实是主线的一个片段，与开拓任务密切关联。以往短片都是独立成章，所以内容大多数都是人物过往或者外传。但随着主线推进，我们希望能用更多形式演绎故事的重要情节。浅浅预告一下。
I always kind of liked how they like kept it consistent on not doing that, but I believe it's also a shame because a lot of the content that they try to do on like their YouTube, like this goes for like any of the games, right? Just like any of the Hoyoverse games, it's a shame because they put a lot of like effort into it and also get a lot of different artists involved to make it more diverse, right? I know like a lot of it is like marketing at the end. That's why it's only posted on their social medias, so people can just watch it. If they care more about the character, they can just watch it there. And it's always readily available, unlike in game, where you only ever get to experience it like as you go. So it's highly reliant on the momentum of how like you go to play through the story, which is like they're two completely different things, right? But I still think it's a shame because as someone that really likes looking at different art, right, different art styles, seeing like different mediums used in order to tell a story, and then only restrict that to their like marketing social media, I think it's a shame. But I'm glad that they like they're gonna try and incorporate that now, but I don't know if they're still going to like keep that consistency, because in Honkai Star Rail specifically, any of like the animated shots that they do is all like very high level, like very high end animations. Like they all look sick as fuck, they all look really good, but they're also very selective on who they choose for those animations, which I get that. I get why they choose to do that, right? You can't spend a lot of money on just like a character that ends up not selling very much, but I like that they're doing that more. So hopefully they try and diverse it a little bit more. But if they don't choose to do that, I would be angry. Like in zzz, you see a lot of different art, and that's kind of the point. That's kind of the whole aesthetic of the game.
Oh, 那一定是关联非常
I get if they choose to do that with Honkai.
除了动画，像是千星际游这一类的 CP 也会承担更重要的使命。今年是铁道上线2周年，算算时间，咱们开拓任务也走到第一阶段的转折点了。
转折点，好不妙的说法呀！我就知道开拓之旅不会是简单的公路片。
线索很快就会出现。3.3到3.4版本会有一条特别的迁徙机游，
3.3 and
同样和主线
3.4.
相关，大家会在
Yeah,
其中
we're
看见
talking
一
about
些
3.2
脑部
here,
的进化，
huh?
而它们会被某件事串联在一起。
Yeah,
而
look
这
at
趟
that.
寻星之旅的主要目标和埋藏在温法罗斯这个世界的秘密，也将同时揭开帷幕。
哦，难怪说温法罗斯会分为上下2部，果然这一战还是和银河息息相关的。
嘿，这我就不知道了。但或许可能不止银河，列车组2位最重要的伙伴3月7和丹恒也会在这一年向前走出许多呢。和他们一样，随着大主线进入更深的阶段，会有更多支线需要完成，更多新老角色要走上舞台，走到剧情体量也将再上一个台阶。
Like he has like an alternate character that you can pull for, but like his main character, like his main 4-star isn't used, and I think that's a shame.
其中之一就是匹诺康尼，受限于当时的剧情体量，原中的部分故事线没能完全落地。而上线后，我们也看到玩家为这些内容留白。
I'm glad they picked up on this, because a lot of Paniconi was great, but there was also a lot that they didn't cover.
所以
I'm very happy.
在 3.8 这个版本，我们将上线周末任务
happy.
记忆是梦的开场白。
周末任务，而且再加上这个标题和这个类别摆在一起的话，总感觉信息量非常大呀。
开拓者们可以将其视作对匹诺康尼主线的一种补完。在某位焚化工的帮助下，那场遗产争夺战中不为人知的有关星河猎手公司、
General Hunters, IPC, Marshals, and other factions, which is good.
真正的结局将浮出记忆的水面。
哦，
We get the full story of everything, because it was just very lackluster. It was just, especially the IPC. A lot of people were talking about adventuring specifically, but I'm glad that they're like trying to cover other factions too.
2周年快乐！
Depending on his storyline.
感谢开
It's
拓者
good.
的一路相
I'm
伴
good.，
愿你每天开心。
愿此行
终抵群星，拜拜。
Happy anniversary! Isn't that good? Isn't that... Ugh. Absolutely great. Great program. Very painful at the start, but it just gets better, and that's all that matters. Anyways, we're here anyways. Let me put up the Nintendo Direct. I think it's for like 30 minutes, I don't know. So this is gonna be the last in Switch 1, wasn't it? The last Switch 1 Direct? So the second one comes out. Alright, I'll do the text on this one too. Watch along Nintendo Direct. Y'all, I missed the start of this. Is the funny thing. By the time that I came back, I was already like, it was halfway through it. So when I went to rewatch the Direct, and then I saw this, my fucking heart just jumped out of my body. Ah! Dragon Quest! Guys, I might buy this. Get a capture card and play it on stream. I'm not joking. I miss Dragon Quest so much that this might be it for me. Beautiful, it looks great. Here's the thing though. I'm a very passive Dragon Quest girly fan. Hello! So, for context, I've never actually played Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I pulled on my hair. I never played Dragon Quest 1 and 2. I only played... Oh, fuck, I never remember which number it is.
I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your...
Pretty sure like every other one after 3. So I'm very excited for this one because I've never played it before. I'd love to play the remake.
Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So please tune in for that.
When is
as well.
April 2nd? Is that the Wednesday?
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D
Yes.
remake from Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future.
I am.
Okay, let's see the first.
I want it. I want it. There was a Square Enix sale on Steam a while ago, and I was like so ready to fold, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't do that. I'm very glad that I didn't do that.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Help me! Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the the Somnium Files series is stirring.
And I should saying Dante, but I couldn't help but get dark Dante.
Sophisticated AI called
Don't make Roy.
embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
Oh, I saw Somnium Files. Look
Everything
cool.
you learn will bring you one step
but I'm
closer to the
horrible at
truth.
puzzle games. Like the 2 times that I've done an escape room, I've contributed like virtually nothing to the group. Don't bring me outside, guys. I will get us killed.
The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th. Unleash the supernatural. A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon.
But yeah, I can say this is a very Atlas-coded game.
Strike an enemy's weak point,
How old is this
then
one?
Follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory.
Raido.
You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of
From
battle.
2006.
And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
Wait, pre-order to receive the Raido glasses.
Through a series of
Wait, he looks
strange
kind of cute with the glasses.
incidents. You're the bird who gave us a call? As he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core.
That is appealing. He's just got circle glasses, but it suits him very well.
Soulless Army launches on Nintendo Switch
Thanks, Steve.
June 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
If you want his glasses, guys, pre-order now.
Consume darkness. With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before. But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
Trying to look away from the spider, not lie.
By consuming your
I'm too
Puck,
weak, I'm
you
sorry.
collect resources.
My
that can then be
entomophobia is too
used
strong.
To enhance your abilities.
like even though I don't like watch much of like or play much of like Nintendo like games or anything on the Switch, it's always nice to see a lot of like remasters and whatnot, because that's kind of what any Nintendo port tries to like offer.
The rhythmic march begins. Remasters of Patapon and Patapon
Yeah, this
2
one!
drumming onto Nintendo
I remember
Switch.
I got told about this one.
Play your drum to the beat and
I
give
can't remember who
different
it was
commands to the
on stream that told me about Patapon.
For example,
But I was so excited to see this. I was like, I know this! I know this! It's so cute! Like, I might consider it. I'm horrible at rhythm, but like, I don't mind it. Like, it's such a cute game.
and if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
Bam!
From the horse riding Kibapon to the shield
Oh wait, what are them? It looks like that little bunny is.
to take on hordes of fierce foes.
Oh my god, Persona coded game. No! She making me fence.
So you can advance to the beat of your own.
It was a joke, Now you gotta double down on the joke. We'll send it.
And March 4th, when Patapon 1+2 replay.
Oh my god, it's just like Persona.
July 11th.
Wait, poor Atlas. They're never gonna be able to run away from Persona. That's why they keep trying to fucking milk the games, because people keep making that stupid joke.
Cozy place nestled
They're never gonna release Persona 6. Like I will never see GTA 6. Persona's the fucking same. People don't start joking about it.
First cropping up on the Nintendo
Oh,
DS
Story of
system,
Seasons!
This immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
Oh wait, I didn't see the cows. They're so cute.
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales
Easy
grow,
peasy.
you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone. Plus, taking advantage of 𝐢𝐼 Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze. The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
My phone buzzed. Where did my
Please
phone
look
go?
forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh shit, wait, my battery's dying. Oh. Oh, isn't this Metro? Yeah. What's her name? Samus? Never played, or not gonna lie, watched a Metroid game in my entire life. I just, I'm sorry, I don't want to say this, but I only ever recognize Samus because of Smash Bros. I'm sorry.
This is the unknown planet of 𝐢𝐧𝐼. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle. With a
I did
colossal
recognize,
tree at
like,
its center.
Samus's suit though.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she
I don't
was
know if it's because
unexpectedly
of like.
transported to. Samus must scan
No, I
stone
definitely
figures
don't.
and other relics
I might be like
to
forging
carve a
memories at this
path
point, so I'll just stop thinking about it.
She's not alone though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle.
Here's the thing though, I don't mind like the crazy alien creatures. Like usually for this genre, there's always like insects. Every single time without fail, there's just insects. Like, I love the Halo series, don't get me wrong. Playing through the entire Halo series was like fantastic. Even though some of them were bad, right? But it's very funny playing through the whole thing in one go.
Samus is granted mysterious.
But like,
and
anytime
ancient
insects
powers.
appeared, I just got like ifed the fuck out.
Psychic abilities. These powers.
Especially when the when you go into what's it called? I always forget the name of them. Parasite looking ass ones. When you find them in the thing. Major X.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus? And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
The animations are like smooth though. Don't get me wrong. Sheesh.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities. Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
The click always makes me laugh. How many takes does it take? You just go for the first click, gotta make it a good one.
There was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains.
Potionista? Wait, I
get
didn't.
to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from 𝐢𝐧𝐼, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations.
I'll give them this one.
Potions you make
Giving light to the Disney antagonists. They kind of deserve it. Some of them are like
every time
slay.
you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Can't wait to see what new lore drop is from the Disney cast.
Adventure.
That game. Yay! This is the other game that I told you guys about that I'm kind of excited for other than Dragon Quest. It's Witchbrook!
Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts.
It's so pretty! Guys,
Magic circles to perform
I love
rituals,
pixel art. I love pixel art so much.
and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in
Look at how
to skilled
beautiful the
spellcaster.
game is.
There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition.
Can't wait to go back to
Or
school.
use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond.
Co-op too.
Are you ready for a spellbinding journey?
I'm actually so excited for this game. You guys don't
When
understand.
Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo
I
Switch this
love
holiday.
pixel art so much, and it's witchy, and it's
Action, adventure,
Okay.
and arcade games await.
I know it's been in the works for
Set
it's like
off
4
on a
years now. Like, it's been a very long
fantastical
time.
mission To
So,
eliminate a mysterious
I only knew about the game I think
In
like
this
2 years ago or
hand-drawn
something.
platforming
Been a while.
adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds?
Round
Find out
ones
when the
without.
Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
I think so. Well, if I missed one, I can always color it along the way.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions.
Hi, Kanzaki.
Plus, take
We're drawing while watching. At the moment, yes. I was just watching the Honkai Star Rail special program because I just wanted to go over, well, rewatch a few bits.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
But then I got reminded of the Nintendo Direct and I thought, you know what? If we're here anyways, let's rewatch it as well. Yeah, Necrodancer! Anyone here remember the other Necrodancer game? I'm so happy that they were able to make another game. Because I remember playing the first one and it was really good. A friend had bought a copy for me and I appreciate it a lot.
Let's see what's in store.
Because it's a very fun, like, unique game, and it's like very old too. Like, for those that do know. But, like, back then, it was very unique for the type of like rhythm game that it was.
Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polished pearly whites.
Also, Tomodachi
at the dentist, and arrange plates at the
afternoon
tea shop.
Tomodachi? Tamagotchi. Tomodachi is actually a word. Oh no. Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi.
High ratings and upgrade each shop.
Guys, stop talking and drawing at the same time. I'm not good at multitasking.
More Tamagotchi, making the town
Tamagotchi. Are you pulling for the next update though? I am. I'm pulling for next year. Pulling for the nerd, the theater code.
Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch.
Just because he's so goofy. Like, him as a character is so fucking funny to me. Oh, here it is! The Pokemon ZA! I'll give them this. The graphics look significantly better.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends.
This is assuming that it stays like this and the FPS is at least 60.
You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
60 as in, I'm pretty sure that's like that's the maximum FPS for Nintendo Switch.
That also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games.
But any time that I've played Legends, Arceus, or Scarlet and Violet, for some reason the FPS is always 30. Not gonna lie, I'm okay if like the graphics are shit. I just want the FPS to stay consistent, but it never is, and I don't know why. I don't think my Switch is any different from another person's, is it?
Town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
What? It was like the reaction that you wanted from me?
In Lumio City. But when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament.
I'm not even fucking kidding. You guys, this reminded me so much of Dying Light that I actually howled out. Like, I was laughing so fucking hard. I was losing my shit. It reminded me so much of Dying Light. Uh-oh, don't go at nighttime. The zombies are crazier.
Challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll
especially on like the rooftops too. It reminds me so much of Dying Light.
Using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Carnival, no!
You start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
What is this, a grading system? Fuck.
Are said to have a
We're
wish granted.
forever gonna be an E student probably. I know, that's cool. I like that they're trying to focus more on the battling.
Night are two sides to 𝐢𝐴 City. It seems there are
The
even
Scarlet
more
Violet was very
secrets
like
waiting to be
no,
uncovered.
Scarlet Violet was very
will
like
you find
exploration
on your
focused.
adventure?
Arceus was also very exploration focused.
Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo
Which I kind of
Switch
understand
later
because
this
Arceus
year.
was based on a timeline where it's like, well, you want to learn more about the
𝐢𝐴
lore of
City,
the game.
Where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems
I get
there are
that.
even more secrets to uncover.
More like green
Look
launcher.
out for more information in the future.
Launcher with a gun!
Next, please take a look at this.
I'm a healer, but... But no, I'm very excited for him. Oh, speaking of excited, I'm so happy to see a new Rhythm Heaven game.
Doesn't have a big
I got so excited. I was like, wait, is this Rhythm Heaven? And then I saw the little like music note at the end of the sentence. I was like, nah, yep, that's Rhythm Heaven. I don't play Rhythm Heaven personally, but like I love the songs that like come out of it, or like the little beats and whatnot. Also, it's very funny watching other people play Rhythm Heaven.
It sounds easy.
But I believe 2026 it said. I won't be able to see it for a while.
Maybe you could try it in time.
No, he's back to Green Launcher. He's give Launcher a break. I'm surprised that he wasn't a part of like the upgrades, but I'm assuming they're trying to focus more on like DPS like upgrades first, or they go to like any sustain, because like sustains technically they can work anywhere. It's a matter of like the situation they're in, but like Launcher specifically, he only ever relies on healing. Any sustains that we've like gotten throughout like the game's update have provided at least like some kind of like support buff or addition to like the team rather than only healing, which Launcher lacks a lot. But he's like, sustain is great, right? He's really good at sustaining. Like that's kind of his whole point, and he still does like a good job if you have like a really beefed up team where he doesn't need to do anything other than keep the team alive. Also, some of the bosses, some of the like enemies are kind of like jack the fuck up, right? So if you don't have like the next best unit, Launcher being on your roster is still like very helpful. Like his legs better, I hate to say it, but his legs better than Bailu, that's for sure. Poor Bailu can't do anything unless you know 1, how to play her, 2, she doesn't have a lot of healing at like the end of the day. 3, she's got her revive, but that's if you don't fuck her.
Please take a look.
And the other thing is as well, Launcher can at least like deal offensive attack with his
cards,
ultimate.
You can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system.
Unlike Bailu, who
and a
only
Legend
has like
of Zelda
support,
game in this one.
ally focused like
Freely inserting
skills.
the games you have on hand into
So
any
Launcher,
system you
even though
want.
all he does is heal, at least he can hit the enemy and like
What
break down their
digital
toughness,
games could be
right?
as flexible and convenient as game
Also, he's
cards?
attack focused, so he can like deal some damage.
here's what
Not a
we came
lot,
up
but it's damage at least. For some reason, by the way,
the
for anyone that
virtual
knows,
game
like
card.
owns Bailu, she's got attack percent scaling in her attacks. It's not HP scaling. For some reason, it's attack percent. And I don't think they're ever gonna fucking fix it. But why is it not HP scaling? It's attack. Meaning anytime Bailu goes to attack, it's based on her attack. The amount of attack that she has on her attack. But she's fucking HP percent scaling. Why would you give a healer a basic attack that scales off their attack and not their HP? It's absolutely criminal what they've tried to do to Bailu, and they don't choose to fix it or do anything about it. At least with Launcher, he can attack, right? And do a semblance of damage. Like if the enemy is on like a hair of HP, right? In this HP inflated society that we live in, right? If you go to attack with a Bailu, she's not gonna do anything. She'll need to do like 10 more hits before it like falls down, right? With Launcher, you probably have a higher chance, and if he crits, his attack percent scaling attack, right, will actually help him do something. So in the defense of Launcher, as someone that doesn't own him and probably won't choose to pick him up, right, he still has a purpose at least. It's very funny that I go through that entire thing as someone that chooses willingly not to own any more sustains on their account. Remember guys, miyuu only owns 1 limited sustain unit, on her account, which is adventuring, and that's all you need. And then I have 𝐢𝐧𝐟𝐨 Gallagher, I have 𝐢𝐧𝐟𝐵 Linksy, I have 𝐢𝐧𝐟𝐵 Natasha, and then 𝐢𝐧0 by Lou without her signature light cone because it just doesn't come home. Those are my sustains. Well, and Might of Preservation, 𝐢𝐧𝐹. But people that can ball with her own Acheron. I'm not that player. she's there. Anyways, let me pull back the fucking stream for a bit after the little rant that I went on. Watching the direct now, yeah. Because since you mentioned it, I was like, why not? Now that we're here, let's just keep the watch along. If anyone has something else to watch along, like a live stream like event thing. Well, the thing is, the other one that I thought of was like Monster Hunter, but like most of it is like spoilers anyways. So I can watch it. I don't understand most of it because I don't play the game. I don't own the game. But yes, no. Not gonna lie, I just wanted to watch it, rewatch it, just to look at Dragon Quest again. That's kind of it. Which is like the start of the live stream. So like after like this point, the first two minutes and 30 seconds, I was kind of done. Like I was happy with everything after that point. Quick question, have you played any Mass Effect? I'm running out of games to play. I have not played any Mass Effect, so unfortunately I can't give any reviews there. I've heard of Mass Effect, that's it. I see Bunny Shinchan there. Yeah! This is requested by Pogo Castle. There's two of them. Because the first one that I drew, I fucked up that I was meant to draw this Shinchan pose. You know what? It's okay. Two Shinchans. Coping about launcher.
You can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo.
This is coming from someone that owns one limited sustain, okay? I'll back that man for life. Right.
Into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
Virtual game card. Isn't that insane?
Here's what we came up with.
Isn't this like something they should have kind of done ages ago? But I understand why they only started doing it until like the release of like the Switch 2. For people that want to like transfer to another device,
when purchasing the digital version of a game.
But there's finally like family sharing for games.
Card, allowing you to play that.
Like I feel like we needed that one for like a while now.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load
and play society we live in. Yes, it is!
You can play on your system.
This goes for any game, really. If the HP bar of an enemy goes to like 1 million, you know you're cooked. And in Star Rail, we're starting to hit 6 mil soon. Like, fucking hell.
Virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
Oh, for God knows with the scaling that you need for like your healers or sustains to do enough damage, right? Just to finish off. It's the last one to like be attacking.
You can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems.
Caster Survive is just that simple.
Local communication with your second system is
well, I counter with a skill issue. If you need Caster's Revive to go through things, aren't you just kind of bad at the game?
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account, family group.
Do better. Do you really need a revive? You need a revive system to survive through the game?
Choose the title you're lending.
Just be strong.
And who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now play on
doing past events. Okay, not like that.
You can only lend one game.
You know what? I regret asking. The watch along stops after this.
After which they will automatically return to you. Making digital
Any direct from 2019. I don't know much of the directs, so I don't know which one is like significant there. I don't know anything about the directs.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo
I'm very
Switch
happy that we can do this family sharing now. Like, I'm surprised that they did the 2 weeks. Like, I don't want to be that person, but like, let's face it, Nintendo's kind of stingy, right? So I'm surprised that they gave you like the 2 weeks to lend a game now. Like I'll give it that. I was expecting like 2 days. Like, nuh-uh. You don't have a counterpoint, meaning I'm correct. Face it. We're gonna do videos at once on screen. Past miyuu drawing stream. Oh, it's getting meta at this point. No, I don't think I can handle another me talking in the background. Like, I wouldn't be able to focus. Like, I would just stop. This bum canvas drawing just stops. You guys handle 2 miyus? I can't even handle myself. You need casters because you want the revive. Any casters? She's fucking casters. Here's the thing though. If you want casters because it's casters, I think that's like the most valid point in owning a casters. Or like going for casters. Right. If you go for casters for like any other meta reason, I'll bully. No, I won't.
2 heroes whose fates and legacies.
But like, I get like that's going back to what I said earlier in the stream about like, it sucks for like any future players, right? Like if you're not, if you only started playing the game like recently, or like you're like very unlucky, let's say, you lose all of like you get all of your like hard pities and whatnot, right? And you want to like continue into end game or like keep surviving through end game, and then Casteries fucking appears. It's like a case of, well, fuck me. If I want to keep going through this game in terms of like gameplay, like assuming that you're not playing Honkai Star Rail for like the story or like any other reason, right? And you need a Casteries. It sucks that you like at that point, for any player up until that point, you're kind of forced to have her. That's why I had to justify my reason for going for Madam Herder, right? I was suffering through pure fiction, right? And if I didn't own Herder, every endgame that we've had up until this point, since Herder's release, I'm not even fucking joking, I would have been straight cooked. Like, I would have 100 attempts for every single endgame that I've been trying. I don't know if I can handle it. I don't mind the challenge, right? There's a challenge and then there's like impossibility, you know? But there's like a level, there's like a monumental adventure. I've been going through this for so much that I'm like tired of talking about it. Anyways, Monument Valley. For anyone that knows this game was actually released on mobile, I'm pretty sure like over a decade ago. Either at least a decade ago or like a little bit over. So it's a very old game, right? It's a beautiful game. It's a silent story, I guess you could say. But it's mainly a puzzle game. And I remember buying it all those years ago.
As she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry.
And I enjoyed it so much. The music is amazing as well.
And DLC. The first 2 Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch.
With that,
pre-orders begin later today.
I bought it on mobile, right? I bought it on my when I used to have an iPad.
On her journey to restore the world's light.
Number 3! Yay! I bought it on my iPad, and then when it got ported again to Steam, I actually bought it again and played through it. And now, when I saw this announcement, I had like a... I had a slight like temptation to be like, should I own my 3rd ever copy of Monument Valley 1 and 2 again on the Switch? I don't need to. I have it on Steam. But I had it in me. It was there.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots.
Old stream is the main screen while current stream is in the video in the corner.
Challenge mode. Compete in tournaments and
hey, if I want to entertain that idea, what old stream would you recommend me putting on the main stream?
wacky
and then
golf,
putting myself in the
your shots
corner.
could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's
That'd be so confusing. Imagine if I put up one of my watch-along streams. I'm pretty sure there was 2 streams I did do a watch-along for the 𝐢𝐼 live stream. What if we just do that? A watch-along and a watch-along and another watch-along.
And get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Why don't they drop casters for free like Dr. Ratio? With that kind of like global mechanic, I'm surprised they didn't do that.
Fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of
If everyone, if people that pull forward get a free revive, why can't everyone get a free revive, huh? Like how's that fair? Like why do they think that was a good idea?
You can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array.
I still think it's funny that now we've got another chance at a limited free unit and Ratio appears on rerun. Well, like a Ratio, Dr. Ratio's banner appears. I'm just saying, guys, theoretically speaking, if Ratio reruns for the 2nd time ever, there may be a slight chance that we get another free limited character.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo
I'm just saying.
this holiday.
It's happened once.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
It's happened twice.
Where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next,
It's too much of a coincidence.
please take a look.
Yo, Pikachu clears that in this economy. Yeah, you're right about that one. Oh yeah, this one. Isn't this hype? I saw so many people like very excited for this. Oh, this one's Tomodachi Live. That's why I got. That's why I said Tomodachi by accident. Doing the Tamagotchi.
Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
Isn't that really cute? 2026. That's like a skill issue. Me. Silence. Honkai Star Rail quitter. Puzzle game has a story.
Only a dream.
Yes, it does. It does have a story. Well, enough stories for it to like get a third. They're making a 3rd game now.
In the series in over 10 years.
The games are quite straight. Like the puzzles are quite straightforward. Not gonna lie. Like if you're not in your right mind, they do get a little bit confusing. But it's supposed to be like a. The reason why I enjoy it so much, right? As someone that doesn't like puzzle games and is very bad at them, the reason why I enjoy them is because, oh, what are they called?
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo
They're those
Direct
puzzle
so far.
games that like play with like
Our final announcement
the visuals.
is something a little different that's
I don't
not
know what
a
it's
game.
called. What are those puzzles called?
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo
Hello,
Direct.
Miyamoto.
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you.
Your previous Nintendo Direct React
These
stream.
presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
I'll react to how I reacted.
Thank you all very much.
Was that the stream where I was screaming about the Miles Edgeworth
Continue to
investigation?
broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching.
I don't know if
new
I don't know if we want that one on stream.
of delivering information to
Pretty
you.
sure I screamed pretty loudly. But I don't want that.
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today.
Trina is
which functions
probably
like a daily
the
calendar.
yeah,
In
true.
the app, you can
The
view
fateful
different
one.
Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts
Speaking
of
of, I
content
wonder.
about Nintendo games and
I
characters
don't know when that'll
every day.
come. I'm a little bit scared. I do hope that they do like the units
Nintendo
proper.
Direct
Like if
for
they do
Nintendo
a
Switch 2
alloy
on
like they
April
did with
2nd.
Genshin, I'll be like pretty miffed.
News about
They can't
Nintendo
do that
Switch
'cause it's
2
Fate.
will be delivered to you daily.
Like nothing
and
against
directly
like
through the Nintendo
the
Today
Horizon,
as well.
right?
Nintendo Today will be available to download on
Like
smart
collaborating with
devices
another
later
gacha
today.
game is kind of like a pretty big deal, especially if it's FGA.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
Doesn't have much terrible good games as the other directs. Oh,
That's
like
all I
at
have
least
to
worth
share.
trying.
I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
I mean,
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Is that the thrill?
Thank you for watching.
Well, I mean, I guess that's why I don't usually watch Nintendo Directs, huh? Witchbrook! Suggestive themes, what? Look at how pretty the game is! Yeah! It's so pretty! I love pixel art so much, guys. I'm going ill. Here's a spoiler. The game that I'm playing next week isn't pixel art. Or like, yeah, isn't a pixel game. Which I clench my fist at. But I tell myself to hold back. But I'm craving it so badly, especially after seeing the Dragon Quest trailer. Kippy! I love pixel art so much, I miss it so badly. I love that there's roads that you can drive on. Can I get into a car crash? Be free 5-star unit incoming next update. They did? Where did they say that? Did I not read correctly? Fuck. But I'm assuming that's for Fate. New Nintendogs game when? That is actually very real. When Nintendogs. Maybe they. Wait, actually. If they end up doing the case with like in Nintendogs where if you accidentally leave them and you forget to leave them at like the hotel, they might like fuck up some people. Like emotionally. Like the last thing you want is to come back to your game and like your dog is dead. You don't want that. I think that's why they're trying to avoid it. And I miss Nintendo so much. Okay. Silent Chase. HSR go bump. I definitely haven't been ranting quite a lot throughout this stream. The exact thing, definitely not to me. You don't like puzzles? Oh boy, you enjoy Professor Layton versus Ace Daddy. Oh dear. Speaking of, I'll probably get through that this year, but I think it'll be a lot later. It won't be anytime soon. Like I'll spoil that one. Like if I ever finally do the Layton spin-off, I think it will have to be after I play Investigations too, which I also want to do this year. We'll see. We'll see. Screamed harder for Dragon Quest. Did I? I feel like I screamed harder for Investigations though. Like I remember going lightheaded. Maybe I screamed for like a second time. I don't know. I was fucking losing it. I was absolutely going crazy. Oh, I closed the thing, but I probably should get the playlist back up, huh? Like the mood today. What songs do I want today? Oh shit, wait, hold on. Series music to listen to when you're nostalgic. Okay. didn't actually expect Miyamoto to appear in direct, so I was half expecting he was gonna step down or something, but thankfully not. It was just for the Switch too. It's okay. But no, he's done a lot of work, so I'll be very scared when that day comes. Monster Hunter Wilds? You mean the live stream for that one? Like, here's the thing though, I don't really understand like most of what's going on in the game. I also do want to play the game though. It finally goes on sale. Fucking latent playlist appeared. My YouTube's listening to me. Listening to Pokemon music last time, right? Let me see. My eyes itchy, my hay fever. Okay. Put up an old playlist. Just watch the Pokemon Presents while you're at it, even if it's a month old. I'll probably just keep it down for now. The watch along is fun, but like, I feel like I need to focus on drawing. It is fun doing watch alongs though. Like, I should really do that more. But for now, I focus on drawing. So I don't even know where I was. Pretty sure I only started drawing like shading two of the new colors. No, is the next game Monster Hunter Wilds? No, it isn't. No. Like, I don't know. I'm still kind of like undecided on whether or not I want to stream that actually. Like, there's a big part of me that wants to, and then another that doesn't. Because the thing is, right, if I do play Monster Hunter Wilds, I don't know, like, I don't know how much of a hyperfixation it'll become when I do start playing it. Because if I'm like really, really into it, then yeah, you guys will not be able to like be stuck with me playing with it for like 10 to 20 straight. Like, I probably will not stop. Because if I play a game, I want it to be linear, but the thing is with Monster Hunter, it's not a linear game. Like, it's completely dependent on like the player themselves. And I'm not sure what mood I'll be when I finally get to play it. I know. I won't know until I get it though. But if I do ever stream it, it's probably for like mission that I can't clear, and so I'm complaining about it on stream. But the volume is fine, by the way. A little bit quiet. Hello, Benta. How are you? You play Pokemon TCG Pete? No, I do not. Because I know how much of an addiction it will become. Like a gosh of a list of those trips. Based on the ads that I've seen, yeah. But other than that, from how long has the game been out? It was like months already. From like the amount of screenshots that I've seen of the game. Like, the only ones that I want are like the full art ones, just because like visually, if I were to play or just like play or own any like cards, it's purely like visuals. Like I just want the ones that I like and find pretty. But even then, I don't think there's like many Pokemon, I think, that I find. Guys, there's only like 2 Pokemon that I would find myself like buying merch for. And I've already done that, which is Giratina and Zora or Zoroark. So if I were ever to find myself committing, it'd have to be like a lot of content of like those 2. But I know it's dependent on like the packs, right? But that's just me talking about from like a Pokemon and like a TGC like standpoint. I probably can't pick up another Gacha anyways. That's the 3rd one. Like I'm still barely hanging on to like ZZZ. Like it doesn't look like it because I still am talking about the game and I still play it on stream and like go through the story. Like if you play ZZZ, right, and you look at my account, I may be level 59, but you would notice that I've done like no quests. I'm probably one of the most like passive end game casual players there is in ZZZ. And I can only hang on because of how invested that I've been into like the story. It was the only driving motivation that I have so far. Like, thankfully it's not because of the gacha part. If it was the gacha part, then I would have done all of my quests to try and get as much like pulling currency, you know? Well, immersive Giratina on my first pack of the set, just saying. You really want to just flaunt that, alright? really had to say that one. Well, congratulations! Please don't show it to me. I'll get mad. I missed Giratina so much that I rewatched a playthrough of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Well, Brilliant Diamond. Because it's cool that you can fight Giratina twice, technically. I miss my baby so much. They did him dirty. Just cause he's in the distortion world. Have I ever shown you guys my Giratina plushies? I want a bigger one, but like I have like the average size one. Average. But they're so cute. They're on display right now. And I still can't get over the fucking... I'm pretty sure I talked about this. Well, I'll just relay the story again. When I went on holiday last year, if you guys remember, there was a period where I was gone. I went to South Korea, right? And while I was in South Korea, we were exploring a lot of like shopping like streets, I guess. And one of the streets that we went to had a lot of like accessories and stuff like that. And most of it was me just buying earrings, not gonna lie. I bought a copious amount of earrings, holy shit. Don't ask me how much money that was. But like in that same store, I saw a lot of like other little accessories. So like there was like the phone accessories, right? Or like the phone like straps, which I did buy one of them. It's really cute. The one that I bought, I didn't know if I was gonna use it, but I actually ended up using it a lot. Because I thought straps would be like annoying. I thought they would get in the way, but I ended up just fiddling with it. It helps me stim. Anyways, while I was there, I like turned around and I saw like a table full of all these little charms, and they're supposed to be charms for like your Crocs, right? I forgot what they're called. Jibbit? I don't know. I only just recently brought my first ever Croc. I was gifted one, but it didn't have like the holes. It was just kind of like like a sandal that you wear. I was gifted that one, but I bought my first ever Crocs only recently. But the point is, I bought those charms last year because I wanted to gift it to a friend who I knew wore a lot of, who kept wearing her Crocs a lot, and a lot of it had like little Pokemon charms. And I was trying to like dig out to find her a Gengar because she really likes Gengar, and like other little things as well. So I was just looking around and I dug up and found a Giratina. I stared at it for so long. I was like, I'm getting it. I don't have anywhere to put it, but I need it. Because to find Giratina merch out in the fucking wild is like finding gold. It's like finding a diamond. That's not a generic Pokemon people would have. Like, so I bought it. But the thing was, there was like a deal at the table where like if you bought like a certain amount of like one thing specific, like some of them were like light up so they don't count, but if you bought like a specific amount of those charms, you get like a deal, you know? So I was like digging out, looking through, because some of them were kind of like mediocre, not gonna lie, which makes sense. It was like a shopping like district area, right? It was just like supposed to be like a bunch of charms and whatnot. It wasn't like a place only for like buying Croc charms or whatnot. So a lot of like the charms were just kind of like boring, basic. But like some of them were pretty cute, but I really had to try hard to to like pick up ones that were at least like cohesive. Alongside that Giratina little charm, I tried buying like I think 12 others or something in there. But I have that little Giratina and it's blue tacked to my monitor. At the bottom of it, there's like this little bit at the bottom of my monitor, just empty space, and I've blue tacked it there, and now it's just on display. It makes me very happy. It's just a little guy. Also, hi Apollo. We'll call right now, but I'll try to come back later. Take care. Did a screenshot on Discord, I believe, not the immersive animation there. Can I take a look? Shall I take a look? I don't want to take a look. I'm just gonna get sad. Can you wait? Where did you put it? Can you ping me to where it is? So I don't like get lost looking at channels. Where was I coloring? I got lost again. Casually collecting soft toys of virtual representation of Satan. What do you mean? It's not the devil! It just does a little goofy, like, chaos every now and then. Satan's just evil. Giratina isn't evil. Giratina's... It's just misled. Misunderstood. Like, in Giratina's case, right? Law-wise, don't take my word for it, but based on how I view it, Giratina is like the middle child between the Helga and Palkia. And the poor thing was just like ignored and neglected, and so he just thrashed out, right? And Arceus is like, alright, we're putting you in timeout, and he got sent into a fucking alternate dimension. That is how I viewed the story. He's just a middle child that's like misunderstood. Like he's trying. You share pics of your Giratina plush collection. I might just like post it because I was looking. I was cleaning. And then I found the little Piplup charger holder thing that I mentioned whatever stream ago. I found it again, and I also found the other like Gachapon looking Pokemon that I got from it. So it was like the Ditto collection with like four other Pokemon. I don't know if I threw away the paper or not. It was like, I remember now after looking at the paper, because I'm a hoarder, right? So I kept the fucking gacha, the gacha ball, and then also inside was the paper for what you could collect. I noticed there was an Absol. I like Absol, and I'm pretty sure that was the one that I was trying to pull for. So I got I forgot the Pokemon name. Shaman? Yeah, I got Shaman. And I think it was Electrode. It's not Voltorb. I'm pretty sure it was Electrode. Electrode and Shaman. With their little, so one of the Ditto's like trying to hold up Electrode, and then the other, the Ditto with Shaman had like the little flower as well. It's actually really cute. Like adorable. But I didn't have them displayed. I had it cleaned up into a bag and I found it again. Where was I coloring? I lost again. But yeah, I have two Zora plushies and my two Giratinas in both forms. That's the extent of my Pokemon collection. Oh, and the Umbreon, the Halloween Umbreon. That's the only Pokemon collection that I have so far. I want more Giratinas. If anyone could tell me how to get shiny Giratina, I will owe you my life. I want shiny Giratina so bad. But I'm trying to hold back on buying too many Pokemon plushies. I don't mind getting like other plushies, if they look cute. Like, I gotta get that vibe of like, damn, I want it. Like, I know like the only plushie that I know without a doubt that I just like will not think about, like the second that my eye sees it, I catch it in like the corner of my eye, I will find myself buying it, is Miffy. Miffy is really cute. I love Miffy. I try to hold back on Pokemon because I know that there's a lot of it. I have to like make sure that I buy one that I know that I'll like. But I'm pretty sure like any Giratina plushie, I'll just full send it. Giratina isn't evil, so explain what happened in Legend Me. I'll never be able to fully defend him, can I? First by Legends arc is the platinum. Your other secret has 200-year-long character arc. Man's gone through it, yeah. Now that you say that, putting it in that order, that does make more sense. I need to replay Platinum. It's been too long. While rewatching the Brilliant Diamond playthrough, I had that urge to play Platinum again. My hay fever is acting up, excuse me. I think the human causing an outbreak, which before the NC gets it probably killed a lot of people. I can't justify those actions, but I'm just saying. It was just having a little messy fit. Don't consider keeping Cyrus forever in a social ward with him, as a little toy with him isn't evil. When you put it like that. Shaman and Electro is such a weird combo. It is! I wasn't against the Shaman. Shaman's cute. Electro was a weird combo because I'm pretty sure it was the... Oh, what is it called? What is the other version of the Vulpix called? I forgot the name. Because I'm pretty sure that one was also in the lineup. So it was, I'm pretty sure that Vulpix, Electrode, Absol, and Shaman for that Gachapon with the Ditto. I can't remember if there was also another light up with like other Ditto like pairing the Pokemon. Ah! But no, I lost my gacha, of course. I didn't get my Absol. I was happy just to do the Gachapons. I want to do more Gachapons, but I always get like nervous. While I was on holiday this year, I saw a few little like Gachapons, but I got too nervous going for them. Kind of regret it, but I also know that I shouldn't because I'm a gambler. I shouldn't do it. I don't think I would have been able to. I don't think I had any spare change. Deserved it. And I was always just gonna find another way to end everything. That is his ultimate goal. Because at the end of the day, doesn't Cyrus have like a god complex? I will rule the next world. How did the one just snapped after stuff happens? Look at me, it's 27. Oh yeah, not the midlife, well the early the early in between quarter to midlife crisis. Can't blame him for letting it go destroy the world. I think you can blame him, but like, you know. I can't say anything. Giratina is my favorite Pokemon. Maybe the destruction of the world isn't that bad. My side push a Groudon rival. Roll by that one. That would be such a. I'm trying to like envision it in like in front of me. It's just like a tower. It's like a tall boy. I don't like Zoroark that much with Hisuian. Hisuian. Is it? Form is big, especially shinies. It is! It's really pretty, isn't it? No, even the original Zoroark, I really like it. But I was so glad to see the Hisuian form. So pretty. But if I remember correctly, the only shiny that I like of the Hisuian form, yeah, is of Zora. Cause surprise, surprise, Hisuian Zoroark is purple. So I heavily prefer the original for the non-shiny. But the blue on Zora is so cute. I'm okay with that. Ugh. Oh, I see a card! Hisuian Zoroark V-Star. Why did that one appear? Oh, that one's so cool. Full art, I believe. Woo! Very cool. Oh, the PC just lagged because I was looking at the card. No, that's Lysandre? I'm assuming that's from the later gens. Hold on. Wait, this guy has a god complex? Is that what you're saying? From X and Y? The main antagonist? You know what? I can see it. Look at his face, he's so stressful. 27. Cyrus? Yeah. He's just grumpy. Someone put a finger between like his eyebrows. He's getting wrinkles. Oh man. Always look at him. He always looks so cross. I'm dead. How do you pronounce it? I don't know him. Lysandre? Team Redhead, I mean Team Flare Gen 6. Ah. I don't know if I'll ever find myself playing X and Y. Like, when I look at through all the generations, right? I don't know which one I find myself wanting to play the most. I just don't feel much towards it. Well, if I had to choose, I can. Sorry, hold on. There's like one of my hairs that I can feel like on my leg. The curse of having long hair. Once it fucking comes off, it just like a phantom. I can feel it! Where is it? There it is! Okay. I read it. Feel it? If I feel it again, it's because I probably pulled another of my hair out. Lysander. Okay. I'm probably gonna forget that. I'm surprised I haven't seen him before. I feel like I do at least like recognize a lot of like the faces of like Pokemon antagonists. I haven't seen him before at all. Also, as I was saying, if I had to choose a Pokemon Gen that I would play for the first time, out of all the ones that I've seen, it'd probably be Sun and Moon. Only because sue me, but you get to see red and blue. Wait, why is the elastic band here? Anyways. Is the guy that decided to nuke a village to make the world more beautiful? What? Now I gotta watch a playthrough of X and Y. What the fuck is going on? What the hell? Oh, where did I put my... Because I was... Got it. I was dealing with the hair on my leg. I put down my pen and I forgot where I put it. Is French, please understand. Ah. I'll never be able to get pronunciations down. Me, the English speaker, read English? Oh man. Not Sun and Moon, please. Is it that bad? Like, I did not hear much about the game, I'll give you that one. It's just, like, a personal ulterior motive just to see like 2 characters. That's it. Beyond that, I don't know much about the well, I did see like some clips of the anime. That's kind of it. Is it of the story where Ultra Sun and Moon is where you download the full? Wait, when you say DLC, that rings a bell. That rings a bell. That might be the reason why I never played it. Sure, red and blue only show up in Ultra only. How to do it. But like, theoretically, you know, if Miyuu ever plays a new Pokemon generation that is not any of the newest one that is coming out, other than Scarlet Violet, because I only played that one for the co-op. Other than the story itself, the entire like gameplay and the graphics and whatnot was very saddening. The nicest way that I can put it. But like anything before that point, it would have to be Sun and Moon. Not much of the other generations enticed me, I guess you could say. For anything bad, I just don't like get excited. Like there's not, to me when I look at it, there's not something I can look forward to. Hi Vlad! How are you? In a hot minute. There is a little different in both, mainly with loose. I mean, this is Ultra Necrozma? Zuma? Are those the characters or the Pokemon? Doing pretty good. Kind of chilling today. That's good. I've Hope you're having a relaxing day so far. Dealing with pronunciations today. You talk as if that's not like something that I do all the time. I'm only ever butchering words. What do you mean? Sorry, am I supposed to be worse? What the fuck is that pronunciation? I don't know, man. Especially when it comes to like any Pokemon like names and whatnot, I feel like I get thrown off the most. Because I know that I'm never gonna pronounce it correctly, and because like that gets thrown into my brain, I get like psyched out. I did this one correctly. Because any time that I think a Pokemon is like pronounced this way, I'm like completely wrong, so I've like stopped. Nah guys, that's the real reason why I don't play Pokemon anymore. I can't pronounce it. Jokes on you guys. That was the real real reason. Rest assured, even in the generations of Pokemon that I do know, I still don't know how to pronounce a good amount of them. You don't want the milk? What the what plotline? An alien dragon god who wants to consume every light in the universe. That one sounds cool. It's interesting how they diverse it so much then, huh? Like, you wouldn't know that until like you've bought your copies. That would kind of suck if I ended up with like the milk plotline and I didn't get the cool dragon thing. Understand English, British, American, American and Australian. Nah, man, even some British people I can't understand. Some British accents are kind of difficult. We get that sometimes at my workplace. But there's a lot of people from England that come over here to visit family or like reside here now, but their accent is still quite thick. I'm like, fuck. I'm be real, ma'am. I don't know if I understand what you're saying. I feel like I visibly like slow down whenever I try to like focus on someone speaking and try to like decipher what they're saying. My nose. You don't need to say it in caps. That's the third time you said those two words together. Put these away. What do you think about anti-disestablishmentarianism? Is that actually a word? What does that even mean? Usual for Pokemon. After the first for like 2 years, if I remember correctly. Went by But I feel like for every like Pokemon like the 2 copies that you could buy, they still at least like follow like the same plotline, no? Well, unless you're telling me after like Sun and Moon it's been that way now. Like, I know that they would have like a few different things, or at least like in the previous generations it'd be like Pokemon usually, or at least like the general plotline, right? It's only just like explaining like the legendary, right? Like this legendary does this one legendary does that one. This is just what I'm making out from what you're saying, because it sounds like just 2 different like altogether like plot lines that you follow. I don't think it was that diverse. You don't need to space it out. MILF is banned. Stop saying that. What was it coloring? Because you keep saying MILF, I got lost. Got lost in the sauce. Yes, that is a word. Jesus. Wait, let me search up the meaning. Opposition to this establishment of the Church of England. Okay. That only makes me more confused. Church of England? Well, if you're asking about my opinion on it, I don't know. I'm not particularly religious, even though I am baptized. Lord Rock, I guess. This is a word for people who are scared of long words. I have heard of that one. I can't say it though. But it's very funny that that word exists when the people that do have a phobia of it can't even say it. Hippopotamus, and then it gets lost. Here, I'll just put that one in and see if I can listen to the pronunciation. Let's see if I can say it. Pronunciation. Hippopotam. This is the AI review from Google. Hippopotomonstrosequiptoliophobia. Let me listen to it. Monstrosis? Sorry. Quipedalophobia. Hippopotomonstros. Well, sorry for anyone that had that phobia. I just scared you there. Not any MILF, an alien file MILF. Any MILFs are banned. We're just gonna stop that one there. Alien file. Fuck. Jesus, what is going on inside of me? Box art from the first game got a cool armor too. Huh? So did some evil stuff. Totally didn't abuse her daughter and son. Oh, and her husband is a beam. I feel like that one raises more questions. Like it shouldn't, but to me, for some reason it did. But I did hear about the daughter abuse. Because I knew that she was like a crazy lady. Like that was kind of it. But I didn't know much beyond that point, other than being like abusive mother. You and I didn't know that word had a historical connotation. I just heard an old British comedy show. You didn't properly pronounce. What? It's because I said in parts. Yeah, such a. Oh fuck! I keep banging my knee. I'm sorry. Anti-establishmentarianism. Anti-establishmentarianism. Are you happy? I said it twice. Noun. Rare. Opposition to the opposition to the disestablishment of the Church of England. I never realized you lean towards anti-disestablishmentarianism. So you have said it another time there for you. This is from the Google dictionary, by the way. So if I pronounced it incorrectly, it's probably an accent thing. I just realized I forgot to turn off DVR. I feel like because I only turn it off during stream, it doesn't save it as like a thing. I need to do that. Yeah, I turned it off. May need to restart. I gotta stop banging my knee. I keep like. How could you trigger my fear of long words like that? You can't fool me, you're the one who taught me! You scared yourself to bait me into that trap. Who's the real fool now? Also, it's okay. If you're scared of long words, guys, genuinely, you will never get here on my streams. This is probably like the safest place for someone that has a phobia of long words. I'll never say anything. I'll never say long words because I can't pronounce anything. It's safe here. The being farmer part is so funny, isn't it? I'm crazy because her husband got kidnapped. Okay. Because of that, where her husband being a farmer in a random pocket and we can't even tell them. Random pocket? What do you mean? Hold on. Was that a typo? Wait, so she goes crazy because of, okay, but like the family having a breakdown because of that. I want to say I understand, or at least like if you put it down, it's understandable. Skull's peak, that's why every other game tries to copy them but fail. I also heard things about Team Skull being like goofy. Right? Am I thinking that correctly? I mean, them being called Team Skull is just kind of set up for like becomes emo and joins a team that tries to steal a bus stop. The fuck? Shit, oopsie. The sun now. I was trying to like remember him like, okay, I could have just searched it up, but like I was reaching the point of stubbornness where I was like, I wonder if my memory can like just whip up something together. Like, can I remember what he looked like? And then you said emo, I remember now. Random pocket dimension farms a bean for us with EV train and raise our Pokemon friendship. That's actually really funny. Imagine piecing that together. Like, wait. Man got separated from his family and he's just like chilling, like, oh no, this is fine, I can just keep farming. That's crazy. It's both goofy and actually dangerous when they need to. Oh, that's good. So they really are peak then. If they're able to like play both. Because I feel like that's kind of the thing with like Pokemon antagonists. Like in the situation that they're in, right? When you think about like just how they are, it's just kind of like silly. Like, yeah, the whole Pokemon stealing thing. Like, sure. But when you put it together on the fact that they're just like a big like crime syndicate, basically, right? a lot of their goals are kind of like pretty lofty. Well, like if you try to like understand the Pokemon universe, I feel like a lot of like the Pokemon like enemy teams kind of just doesn't make sense. Like we get the whole like in Galactic's case, right? Like yeah, they're trying to basically destroy the world, just erase the entirety of the world. And we have all of that, but it just doesn't feel like, I can't feel like the weight of what they're trying to do most of the time. It just feels kind of like off. I'm just talking about only the main games, right? Like if you only solely play the main game of that series and only understand what you know of the Pokemon, like the antagonists based on there, it's kind of hard to like take it seriously. This is excluding adding any, you know, extra canon lore from other games. I think the reason why it's kind of hard to take it seriously because when you play as the protagonist, you're basically just like this underage kid running about with like a little pet monster. That's just kind of the main storyline of Pokemon nowadays. Good news for the Bill family, at least a bean. Jesus. From husband got home in the anime. In another timeline, he was able to get back to the family at least. It's weird though, he doesn't, well, he has to give you the beans for the EV phone like that. I get that. Crazy that they don't like tie up his story in the main game. What the fuck? You have to watch the anime for that. Get his closure in the anime. What the hell? Because everyone in the community knows this is it. Hold on. Where did you get those beans from? Oh, from this guy. What guy? We only know one bean guy, and it's the crazy lady's husband. That's how it's pieced in my brain right now. From what you're telling me. They look way too related to each other. It's too funny. God. Well, good to know. The ending of what happens in Sun and Moon. I think with Team Plasma and then Team Flare was so bad, they just had to make teams no longer evil. Especially after Scarlet and Violet. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Team Plasma was so fucking good. Where is my... Getting so nostalgic on Unova again. I'm actually gonna dread the day whenever they do make the remake, because if it's a flop, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm sorry, I'm one of those Gen 5 fans that just holds the Unova region on a pedestal. Like, well, I can't. It's like rooted in me now, I'm sorry. If I've become a horrible person, it's because of that. Whatever they choose to do with the Unova remake, I'll probably buy it anyways. I miss the game so much. But I think what's interesting about Black and White is that it's because there's also the sequel, so Black and White 2. It makes you wonder how they will choose to do the remake, because if they choose to do the full thing, the game's gonna be like pretty fucking compact if they choose to do both. Which, not gonna lie, I would prefer for them to do that if they just do both storylines into like the same game, just so that, or at least like if they choose to do a DLC, like that's one instance where DLC would make sense. The continuation. That's only just like the story. It's either that I replay Platinum, which I probably won't because I just rewatched the entirety of the Sinnoh plotline. I just wanted to look at the pixel art again. I'm sorry. That's all it is. Either Platinum, just for visuals, graphics. Unova for nostalgia, or I play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That's kind of like the three that I'm juggling right now. I wonder how they'll do Pokemon distribution as Black and White had only Unova monsters. Huh. That is a good thought. Huh. I'd appreciate it if they would like stick with that, just so that it's more. Oh, but no, I don't know. I don't know. It'd be a fun challenge. Because Unova region like Pokemon are just like on a different level. Ice cream Pokemon? Hell! Like... Why am I yawning so much? Is that what the dark brown was? Gray. trying to imagine like, God, I really do need to replay it because whenever I think of black and white, I always have like a lot of things from black and white too that I get like mixed up in, and the two memory just merges together. I think it's because I kept trying to replay the game while like deciding whether which one I wanted to replay, and so this just kind of mixed up my brain. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Wait, I'm already on my next color. Haven't I done like pretty decent progress? Isn't there just 2 colors then that I need to do? 3. Black, grey, and white. That's just for the main colors, and then I gotta do all the unique ones too. I still have a lot to go through, don't I? Actually, I probably should go through the black lines for the other ones while I'm here. I'm gonna get lost. Yeah, I won't start on the grey ones just yet. I'll finish this one though. You're gonna take care of your bag. Wendy, old bag. I'm gonna take that as a compliment because she's weirdly fit. But take care, Picasso. We'll see you. I suddenly had to sneeze. I was able to mute in time. Ah. My hay fever has been particularly rude lately. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can update the... Ooh, this might be a little bit risky now that I think about it. I don't know how this is gonna look. Ooh. Probably just gonna go through the lines first. Hope for the stream, and then call it for today. I don't know if I'm gonna just keep it like a black outline for all of it. Hold on, my nose is horrible. Okay. Anyways, I don't know if I want to keep it as a black outline or if it's like... they're like near one another, do I actually color it? I think that's gonna look weird. I'll just color it within. I'll overlap it a little bit so that there's a bit more depth. Black eyes. I'll keep it for now. feel like with how much I sniff, it's kind of hard to tell whether or not I'm crying. As I'm actually like sopping my eyes out right now. No, it's just my nose. Miyuu's hay fever's so bad. Seems like I'm crying all the time. Makes me wonder, how many times have I cried on stream? I cry a lot, I feel like. I'm generally like a pretty emotional person. A pretty emotionally like moved person, I guess is the best way to put it. Let me sneeze again. If there's any like sad stories, I think I'll always find myself at least like tearing up or like along the lines. If I do ever like bawl out, it's because I'm like really feeling it. Which I feel like I've teared up like quite a lot. Even if I tear up, it gets my nose like sniffling, so that's pretty obvious. But I wonder exactly how many times I've cried. Like straight cried. I'm trying to remember, when was the last memorable like cry that I've had on stream? I'm trying to remember what story it was. Like something tells me it was 𝐢𝐧𝐟𝐨, but I don't remember crying that hard. I remember crying for one of them pretty hard. Actually, it might have been Athena. I think I was sobbing. But I think you guys weren't there yet. The channel hadn't blown up when I was playing Duel's Destinies, I don't think, so I was just crying by myself. Good thing for that. To me, that's the only one that I remember in terms of me full-blown crying on stream, live. Welcome back, Penta. Came back from listening to Vietnamese music. Ooh. Do you usually listen to it? If not, did you enjoy it? I'm not familiar with Vietnamese music genres, I guess. It's either like what I've heard my parents have listened to, or if it's like recent, like pretty recent music, so a lot of it's like quite poppy for my co-workers. Some of them are quite sad, but I think they're still like within like this generation's. It together, huh? Like color in the lines finally. I don't know why I didn't do that along the way. My friend played it on Discord. Are they Vietnamese? Did they know? I'm pretty sure, like, without a doubt, most of you guys have at least heard this one Vietnamese song that went viral on TikTok. Like a viral sound. Viral little music people kept using. And the funniest thing about it was that when I first listened to it, I didn't realize it was Vietnamese. Like when it comes to Vietnamese, a lot of it is very accent like focused, and whenever I have to try and understand Vietnamese, I'm too focused on like trying to decipher if I understand it or not based on my knowledge of it, which is only the knowledge of like what I know from like the accent that like I'm from. When I first listened to the viral song, I was like, wait, that's Vietnamese. I'm half blaming the fact that I didn't recognize it was because the genre of the song too was very like upbeat and poppy. By that point, I actually hadn't listened to any Vietnamese music that was like modern. Saying modern sounds disrespectful. Kind of the truth though. A lot of the Vietnamese music that I was used to listening to by that point was a lot of old songs. This music from TikTok. Uh-oh. I search this up and it's the viral sound clip. I'm gonna be annoyed. I say that as a joke, but I really hope it's not. Oh, it's not. Okay. Wait, this is a remix. Okay. Is it supposed to be? I hear it now. Okay. This one isn't a remix. Never heard this song before, but it sounds good. There's like this one playlist my co-workers keep playing, but I don't know where they get it from. Did you enjoy it? Did you like the song? I had to... Oh, the remix! Okay, I didn't listen to the remix, I went to listen to the original. But I did like skim the remix. Fuck, where was I? The chart is stereotypes on a different layer. Okay, that makes it easier for me. Whatever. don't know. I can't understand POV. I like the vibe of the song. Well, unless you're the type to prefer to be able to understand a song before you know whether or not you can enjoy it. Like for me personally, I'm the kind of person that I don't care what the lyrics are. More often than not, even in English, when I'm listening to English music, I'm not actually paying attention to the lyrics. I'm pretty sure my way of thinking is the minority though. Like I've come to slowly realize. Either way. I don't mind what the lyrics are. It's just like the vibe of the song and how it sounds I'm more focused on. Especially if it's lyrics that you don't understand. Is what you can hear. Like, did the singers sound nice? I think they did. Oh, is that all the tanned ones? That was kind of quick. Okay. I'll probably stop it there for today's stream. I've done enough progress despite the stalling that I did at the start with the 2 watch-alongs. I like music without lyrics or soundtracks from video games. Same! I love instrumentals. It's always so awkward explaining to like non-chronically online people that I prefer instrumental music. Because if I say I prefer instrumental music, but I was at least a musician, I feel like people would be more understanding. They'd be like, oh yeah, you're like a music person, you prefer listening to it. Like, prefer listening to like the instruments. But no, when I sound like instrumentals, people will be like, oh, do you like listening to like orchestras or something? I'm like, no. I like listening to video game soundtracks. Most of the instrumentals that I listen to are from video games. So awkward always having to explain it. No, I'm the same. I'm the same. Because I do enjoy orchestras as well, but like not like old not like historical like music. Because I do like listening to those. Don't get me wrong, but not like the ones that I just realized I left the text on stream. Watch along. We're not watching along anymore. That was yonkers ago. Oop. Anyways. I'll call it for today's stream. That is all from my bunbun drawing. I just wanted to hang out, talk with you guys. The watch along was kind of very last minute, just because the program was yesterday. But I wanted to do just drawing today with y'all. But next stream, which will be on Monday and Tuesday, it's going to be my next game stream. So please look forward to what game I'll be playing. Once again, hint, it's a JRPG. The other hint I said earlier in the stream was that it was not a pixel art game. So, I feel like that doesn't rule out a lot, but for JRPGs it does, just a little bit. But let me see. Let me look at the game's release date so that you guys, I feel like you guys can't really guess what it is. But it is a JRPG, so it's gonna be like a pretty lengthy one in the fact that it's a game that has multiple endings. And so technically one playthrough of the game will at least be 20 hours. Under 20 hours if you don't play like I do anyways. But I plan to do all of the endings and trying to get through a good amount of the game. So it's gonna be a little bit longer, but I'll see if I can do any work off stream. If it's like side quests and whatnot, or like anything mundane, like leveling, if it requires leveling up, I don't know. I don't know how the game is gonna go, but I know that there's multiple endings, so we need to do that. And it's a JRPG, so I want to get through quests as well if there's anything like that. So probably the same length as the last JRPG that I played. Technically my last JRPG would have been 𝐢𝐧𝐟𝐨. What the fuck? I was thinking of Tales of Arise. Because I would categorize it at that point. That's where I would put my JRPGs, but technically 𝐢𝐧𝐼 is a JRPG. It doesn't feel right. Where is it? 𝐢𝐧𝐼 would have been okay. Well, including 𝐢𝐽𝐽, but I did do pretty lengthy playthrough of 𝐢𝐽𝐽 and getting through a bunch of things, so worst case, it could be the same length as 𝐢𝐽𝐽. Wait, let me see. 𝐢𝐽𝐽 Kiwami length. What did it say on average? 25, and then you could take, okay, so okay. We assume roughly Kiwami's length. Is it a new game? If you're talking about like a new recently released game, as in like this year or last year, no. Still have not been able to find the game to see the release date. Hold on. Where is it? Here it is. Store page. Yeah, it has been. Ooh. It has been 4 years since the game's release. So, another little hint. A game from 4 years ago. And I've been wanting to play this for a very long time, and it requires a controller, which, by the way, I do not have a new one. I still do not have a new one. I will be using my drifting one, or I'll ask to borrow my brother's. We'll see if he's using his one for me to be able to play with it. I'll get to that hurdle when I reach it. Those are the hints. 𝐢𝐽𝐽 Koba. Silence. Silence, quitter. You wouldn't understand what the Koba I'd have to go through. Yes, anyways. New game, Monday. Please look forward to that. Join me if you're curious on what game I will be playing. The JRPG, once again, I'm just gonna stress this, so some of you guys might find it a little bit boring, but I'm very excited to go through it, since one, it's a game that I've been wanting to play for a long while, and two, it's a franchise that I haven't touched in a really long time, so I'm very excited to go back to it. So, please join me come Monday. But that is all for today's stream. Thank you everyone that has dropped by the stream today, to those that have stayed and watched through, to everyone that has commented and chatted today. I appreciate all of it. For now, remember to go hydrate, go eat if you haven't already. Take care of yourselves, always, always. Make sure you put yourselves first. For those that have stayed up to tonight's stream, it is getting quite late. Thank you for staying up. You may go rest up now, or go sleep off to La La Land together. But for those on the other side of the world, just have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Good night. Bye. Say goodbye to the bunbuns as well. Bye bunbuns. Good night.